Wake up, Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break. Brought to you by Sandhills Global. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday to you, Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Reminder today, 7 o'clock, we will have the governor in studio. Jim Pillen will be with us in studio, so look forward to that about an hour from now. Gentlemen,
Where are you going to sit him?
right here.
Okay, so I got
The backpack.
have
The
to check some
backpack
head,
will have
Jake.
to
We
move.
better
Yeah.
do a headset check.
I will do that certainly.
Test
before that
1,
happens.
2.
Is yours
Test
working
1,
today?
2.
That's good
I'm
today?
working today, but we got to slide one down.
Yes.
So it's really important that test 1, 2.
I found an unused one here. I'm not sure if it's bad or if
It's
it's
the
just
governor.
Yeah.
I talked to his security team yesterday. Talked to his security team yesterday.
What did you talk about?
Just the whole procedure. He's under constant surveillance.
He is. It's
So,
true. That is true.
He's coming in.
He's got to be here at 7
Does
o'clock.
Will have anything to do with it?
What's that?
Does Will have anything to do with it?
Who's Will?
And
Will.
Apply Connected.
What's that?
Apply
Oh, that part. Okay. No, not in this part. No.
Sorry.
But I guarantee you that the state capitol is
They talk to Apply Connect.
I guarantee Will's in charge of that. What's going on over there? Like that. Make sure nobody trying to hack in.
Okay, guys, now here's the deal. We got to be serious. I have 2 questions for the governor. So I'm ready for it. You have a couple. Jake
I have a
has
couple. I
Should be
have a couple thoughts that
Okay.
I want to hit him with. Yeah.
You don't have questions. You have thoughts.
Yeah.
Hey, governor.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on this
Yeah.
matter?
The question, just respond. What if we went point counterpoint with a debate? What if all of a sudden
That'd get grisly.
Bill, you have 60 seconds. Steve asked the question.
Remember the debate with the governor.
The governor, can you imagine the beatdown that I would take?
You're Bethune-Cookman in this one.
Oh, yes. All of a sudden, I'm using the word like unicameral, something like that.
You have a 5'6" return man back there.
Yeah, it would just be,
Wow.
yeah, it would be something.
The governor's going to be here. And Sean Callahan, by the way, at 8 o'clock. So Sean's upstaged a little bit today.
Sean kind of
He kind of is.
He's kind of is the governor though of topics. Sean's involved in a lot of topics.
He's oh God,
Yeah.
I will say this. He's heavily involved just in whatever.
He's a news info.
Yeah.
I couldn't. He's
heavily
He's very
involved.
governor-like, as Bill
he's
said.
Sean Schefter. That's what he is. He's Sean Schefter. He's on top of everything.
You don't want to go. I mean, Sean in South Omaha is a bizarre thing to experience because everybody knows him there. And I get that. Who are you? And who's this?
To you, they say that?
Oh yeah, it's happened many times.
Sip gets to, and who's your friend here?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is Steve Sip. We might know him.
He works.
Been around
he's
for a
the guy who
while.
works with me.
Works with me. He's my assistant.
The governor's going to be here. This is a big one. This is a big day.
It's a
Yeah.
big day. I was driving in this morning.
Yeah.
Well, number one, Bill was behind me. I did not run the
Well,
red
you
light
guys-
over
you
here.
guys come the same
And
route.
I didn't honk. at
Yes,
him
I
either.
was surprised about that. I knew it was you. I could tell it was your truck. I was waiting for the honk, but I did not run the red light like I do sometimes over here because this light takes forever.
Takes
There's
forever.
nobody
Ooh,
ever
you will
coming.
rip through it, huh?
Oh, he does.
But I knew Bill was there. He'd bring it up if I ran it. So I did not
No.
run.
Can't let him affect you that way.
I feel bad that all of a sudden I'm affecting your daily life. I don't like that at all.
If it wasn't you behind me, a good chance I would have ran the light, but I did not. I looked both ways 6 times for those who question that what I do.
I run that light every day. I know
We're
exactly
in
what
the
you're
same
doing.
boat here then.
Except if there's somebody behind me.
I was at 17th and L though driving here, and I did a double take, and I can confirm what I saw. Saw a man at about 5:41 a.m. walking in a Spider-Man costume on L Street.
What if it was Spider-Man?
Might have been.
That'd have been incredible.
The problem is though, Bill. Here's the problem. He had the Spider-Man outfit on, so I could see his head,
Yeah.
and then he proceeded to, as I was driving by, I kid you not, put the mask over his head to confirm that that was a Spider-Man outfit. So his head it was a different, he has his own mask for the head. He's got the whole bodysuit. I saw the man with normal head, and then all of a sudden,
What if
mask on,
what if-
Spider-Man,
What if all of a
17th and
sudden
L.
at the stoplight we were both at, Jake, all of a sudden what if we would have saw Iron Man?
That'd been
That would have been incredible. That'd have been incredible.
I saw Spider-Man today.
You saw
You asked
Spider-Man.
the question, what if it was
Spider-Man. Oh, do we
been
actually know?
seen.
I
there's
don't
not-
think it was.
Do we actually know there's not a Spider-Man? We don't.
Spider-Man usually, I guess, uses his webs to fly from. He was walking down
He was-
L Street.
What if he would have climbed up the Hampton?
Then I would have been
and
curious.
Yeah.
Then I would have been curious.
just whipped up the Hampton.
God,
you
that-
saw
I saw
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man outfit.
Was he fit?
No,
Oh,
that's the problem here.
That is the best. The
The man-
non-fit Spider-Man.
Yeah, this is a
I
big
always
guy.
think Spider-Man is going to be a pretty
that's
fit
why
guy.
it could be
all of a
an
sudden-
aging Spider-Man, I
Yeah.
suppose.
It seemed like a guy probably in his 30s, a little bit overweight. Spider-Man.
Had he been up all night? Was he on a bender? You think?
That I cannot tell. I do not know for sure, but I saw a man, 17th and L, walking this way, like towards this, walking west, with a Spider-Man outfit on today. So saw that.
Pretty
The
good.
double take, I'm
That's a
glad I
pretty
did
good
because
thing
he,
to see.
because he put the
That's a
hood
pretty
on.
good thing to see.
It would be
actually.
if I
Good job,
It took me
Jake.
for a loop.
if I was right by the Quiche restaurant coming in and I saw Spider-Man going into the Quiche restaurant, that would have been the most incredible. Maybe it was Spider-Man.
I'll go with you on that.
Someone says that there's a Spider-Man spotting in the Haymarket right now. He might have made it to the Haymarket. 'Cause that was about 20 minutes ago, 25 minutes
be
ago.
there.
He could have made it to the Haymarket by now.
If someone sees him, send him by.
Yeah, send a picture, please.
Please a picture. I'd
Or
like
just send him by the studio too. Just tell him to get over
Yeah.
here.
Let him
fine.
walk by 11th to know.
Just walk
Absolutely.
by
We want to
11th
see
and
him.
oh.
If we get the Spider-Man, the governor, and Sean on today, that's
That'd be
a
something.
triple. That's a triple.
The governor. And how about the governor being from your hometown?
Is it
Also-
now? Oh,
But I saw he went to Lakeview, though.
right.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Sean yesterday about it because, and he said, "You don't really know him." I'm like, "No, I don't know him at all." And I didn't know the family and anything like that. He said that's because they were at Lakeview. SCOTUS, Lakeview, and Columbus are all okay. So I'm in a bigger town, and there was Columbus SCOTUS High School, the big school, Columbus High, the A school, and then Lakeview was kind of an outlier. I didn't know anybody from Lakeview.
Oh, you knew somebody. Don't tell me you didn't know anybody from Lakeview. That's hard for me to believe.
That's a good. I'm.
Didn't young Ben go to Lakeview?
He did. He was
Yeah.
the voice of Lakeview.
Because he
if you
didn't know the
remember.
7 Mile Corner.
I
Yeah,
did.
because
I
he didn't go
know.
that route.
I kind of knew one of their basketball players. But I don't know
But
that.
it is. It's out there a ways.
Yeah.
But that's my.
It's not so much that. It's just another school.
It's on the fringe. It's
Yeah.
kind of what would say that the northwest corner. I would say
Mhm.
of Columbus.
I forgot to
Okay.
look up to see in the media guide. I don't know if we have one around here. Is he listed from Columbus or he might be listed from Platte Center?
Hmm.
I don't think you get. I don't know where he's listed. I don't know if he's listed from Columbus. I forgot to look. Oh, I woke up at 5:32.
That's what
the
got you.
problem.
That's
Yeah.
what got you the most.
I was going to look it up, and that was screwing up.
Hometowns is Monroe, Nebraska. Monroe. How far is that?
See?
Where's that at?
9 miles away, I think.
West.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think it would be east.
East.
No,
Okay.
no, you're
west.
right.
It's west.
No, you're right. God, good job, Bill.
100%. On your way to Fullerton.
Good
Yeah,
job.
you're on your way to Fullerton.
Hey, good knowledge.
On your way to Genoa.
To know.
Yes.
Good-
You gotta be on your way to Genoa.
Good knowledge.
Well, I follow the governor, and so
He's listed from Monroe.
It says in the Huskers.com profile, it says hometown Monroe, Nebraska, but he went to Columbus Lakeview
Right.
for high school.
And but there were Monroe kids that came to Columbus High too. So
it's my first question. If I meet anyone from Columbus, first question immediately: Lakeview SCOTUS High. Which one is it? It's the first thing I ask. I want to know.
That's good.
I want to know where it's
We
at.
have to know.
I mean,
Hey,
you have
Bill,
to. You have
that's
to
a
tell.
huge separator.
You have to tell the truth. Also, SCOTUS is the famous school. That's been the most athletic school. They've won. There's more titles out of SCOTUS than there
What
is
the
out of.
hell are you
Yeah,
talking about?
that's true. That's
Uh-oh.
just
Shots were fired.
that's just
here.
the facts.
No, it's not.
Just Google school state championships in football for SCOTUS.
It's not- first
state
of all,
championship.
Class B.
Yeah. So
different class.
yeah, different class, but
SCOTUS is actually
yeah.
class C.
I mean, if we
aren't they?
played them, we'd be like, "What? Why are we playing?"
Lakeview is
SCOTUS?
class B. SCOTUS might be
it's
class
still,
C or
it's the
C1.
school. It's the most notoriety. It's SCOTUS. That's just what it is.
He's trying to throw hands down
Yeah,
here, Sip.
it's
trying to
true.
throw hands.
Why are
Yeah.
you doing this? It's not true. No.
Go Discoverers, right? It's your team. Back up your Discoverers.
I just think it's outlandish for you to bring up something that you don't
Do
know.
you think the governor would get a cake that said "Happy Birthday" like that?
Columbus.
Lakeview baseball.
If we got it for it, that'd be
Not
great.
baseball. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just taken aback by your assessment.
SCOTUS is very,
Whatever.
it's very.
Blitzkrieg
You
says
think it's
SCOTUS is C1.
Oh, well,
Lakeview is Class B, and
when I
SCOTUS
was
is C1.
Yeah, when I was there, it was what? Lakeview's Class B.
Yep.
See, I think it was more like A, B, and C, but SCOTUS.
I think
is B.
Okay.
Steve's right on this. If I had to bet, I would bet with that.
Okay,
right
so
now.
they've changed a little bit then.
So yeah, the dynamic.
Population down at SCOTUS. Give us a report. Why is it?
We want to know that, and we
We'd like
also
to-
want to any Spider-Man updates. would
Any
be great.
Spider-Man updates would be great.
Well, I would say this too. I was on a walk the other day at August 1st. This is last Friday.
Okay, what's today?
Halloween is October 31st. I walked by a house that was decked out in Halloween decorations last Friday. They had
Full.
the massive skeletons trying to scare the people. They had their house all decked out with spiders. I'm like,
Do they have
it's August 1st.
Was there an inflatable pumpkin of any sort?
Did not see that. That might be
When
coming
they,
up
if they
here.
have an inflatable up, that means they're really serious
But
about
they
it.
had all the
Is
spiders
that what the
everywhere.
Delta-
Yeah, it does. It has to be an
Inflatable
inflatable pumpkin or inflatable something.
Real
And
pumpkin.
and the thing is like that. I just borderline despise the holiday.
Oh,
If you
God.
even called holiday.
You're interesting today.
Halloween does not interest
I would
me.
think that would do it for you.
No, not at all.
He
Not at all.
hates trunk or treat more than anything.
Yeah,
You know that.
I
We're
know that.
aware
Now,
of
I,
that
now,
situation.
now I do love trick or treaters. I think that's awesome.
Okay.
The right,
Well, then,
except for when like a couple guys show up and they're like 16,
18.
It's like,
Come on,
hey,
man.
let it go, man. It's over.
It's over in middle
It's over.
school.
It's over in middle
Pal.
school. That's when it ends. And the trunk or treat, I'll fight you on that one
Yep.
every time.
so
Listen,
you just don't want to dress up.
Yeah, it's just not. Yeah, I don't know. It's I'm all of a sudden. Hey, you guys going to the costume party? No,
no, I'm
no,
not
she-
actually.
What if Laura wanted you to go?
we wouldn't. She wouldn't. She's not a fan either.
Oh, she's not?
Not like no.
Really?
Moose is a big fan. It's kind of crazy. You run the National Guard, so you're in all security. You imagine if I talk about that to the governor about that, if he's concerned that the person that's running all the security of Nebraska, the Nebraska National Guard, is into costumes and into Halloween.
I think that's I don't think it'd be a problem.
I don't think so, probably either. I was at an event last night and I met I don't want to screw his name up, so I get at that. Jasa Roan, and he's the owner of Sports Trip, which is a travel business. He's basically, in essence, I wouldn't say
Sports trip.
he teams. He moves teams. Is
Okay.
what he does.
Oh,
But it was incredible talking to him because guess what? He's a breaker. Drives by every day. About 6:42. Drives by every day. I just met him. He goes. Oh, I know who you are. Right. I listen to you. I listen to you guys every day.
Roan?
Yeah. It's just
Jasa Roan.
Jasa Roan.
Jasa.
Yes.
Jasa.
Make sure I have it correct. Jason, text in if I screwed that
I hope
up.
does he ever wave?
What's that? Well, I told him to honk and wave today if possible. So you don't hear the honk, but we'll catch
Yeah,
the
we
wave.
can't hear
I
the
said
honk.
it, but if you really want us to notice you, drive by with the window to the driver's side to us and be smoking a cigarette.
Yep.
If he's smoking,
Well, we
a
don't miss
heater,
any of those.
We don't miss those very often, like that. With somebody
Surprising amount of people are smoking.
smoking it with the cigarette out the window.
I thought it was a fad that died. It's not fad.
Oh,
but
it's still here.
It's strong.
it's kicked up again.
Yeah, it's strong.
If it was a fad.
Yeah, it's really strong. So.
It's nice to see that out there.
Yeah. But it was just nice that all of a sudden someone's like, "Oh wow, you listen to the show." And guess what? He's from. He's from Lincoln.
We have a Lincoln.
No,
list.
you're
We have
kidding me.
One of our
He's from
six-
Lincoln?
One of our 6 Lincoln
We might be up to
listeners.
7.
Yeah, it might be up to 7.
Might
Thank
get
you.
to 10 here pretty soon.
We have
Yeah,
a lot
it's
in
exciting.
Montana.
Yeah, we have Montana.
Montana.
Strange Mountain, Des Moines.
Des Moines.
A lot of Des Moines people.
Chattanooga.
Colorado represents
Yeah,
a lot.
A lot. Texas.
But Lincoln, we just don't see a lot of Lincoln on the Texas.
We just
side.
can't. We just
We
can't
had
get
a-
into Lincoln at
Can't
all.
get came to that market. We're trying to get into it.
We'll do better. We'll do
It's
better.
just a quirk.
Be better.
So Jasa Roan. Hey, by the way, I like that business.
Yeah.
Sports
moving-
trip.
Moving
sports teams.
He did. He was kind of funny too. You know when he bought it? He bought a travel company about a month before shutdown of COVID. It's like great time.
Why are we laughing?
Great timing. What do you do? I put people in airports. Yeah,
Right.
that's going well.
Wonderful.
Did you guys ever hit an airport? I hit one coming back from it when things were like shutting down to the highest extent. And I went through Houston to fly back to Omaha. And I mean, it was unbelievable.
Ghost town.
Ghost town. I was like walking around. Everybody, the people you saw were in mass. And it was like, but there was like, you're in Houston International and there's like 12 people
I don't
at like 10:30 in the morning. That was bizarro world.
I don't
I don't think
remember.
I flew at all in COVID.
I flew because we went to
Yeah, you
all
went
those
to, you went to some
games.
games. Yeah, I did not go to.
The thing I remember is landing in Evanston And Evanston's actually, have you ever been to Evanston, like the city proper?
I actually have.
It's kind of a city. Like, it's weird.
It's kind of a city. It's kind of I'd use the word eclectic also.
Wow, that's a nice word.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little bit eclectic, but when we drove into Evanston, I was shocked that it looked like there's nobody there. There's nobody there. Like there's nobody out.
There's never been a game watching film that was more intriguing than Northwestern. So in between plays, Jake, on the film and John, that they show a scoreboard.
Okay,
this wasn't their main. There's this more like a little end zone one, like that, and they would show it.
Cool.
And then as they showed it right there, right behind it, within maybe 20 yards, there's a house and a street, and you see cars just driving by.
Yeah,
I mean, driving by like that is mesmerizing. It's a neighborhood.
It's very strange.
It's in a neighborhood, and then you see people like walking their dog, and the game's going on. And it's like,
I remember the parking there was odd. You're just parking on the street everywhere at Evanston.
Yeah, it's landlocked.
You're right though. You're right. It is in a neighborhood. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Thank you for being a listener, Jason.
Yeah, Jasa.
Sports trip. Sports.
Jake saw Spider-Man.
I did. He might be in the Haymarket right now, per somebody else that's living there.
Exciting.
Spider-Man costume on August
6th. Yeah, at 5:42 a.m. And I saw his face, and the mask went on. So
Jake sat at the light because you were behind him. Otherwise, we would have went through it.
Yes.
I did.
That's an interesting cycle.
I ran a different one though over here though.
What are you running a bunch of red lights?
There's one over here that takes an hour and a half to turn green.
Is it just
some
me,
sort
though?
of weird trigger?
When you
thing.
know even that you're going, hey, the light's not working. It's been red for way too long. You know it's not. And you're going, okay, I'm going to run. I got to go. There's still this nervousness, like you're going to all of a sudden run through the light, and you're going to run over like 9 people and hit a bus, and you know there's no one even close, and it's like 4 a.m.
or a random cop.
You're right. That is a
you
phenomenon.
have that feeling of it's like, okay, this doesn't feel right. Okay, I'm going to do. Then when you get through, it's like,
Looking around.
You're looking around like,
Yeah.
This one right over here is the one you go through. It's
this one, and then there's one over here as well.
The one over here can go on forever. No, I've buzzed that one a few times. Yeah,
I buzz it, but if there's somebody behind me, I don't. Because I
did today.
Because I think that thought of that person is, okay, you're going to just go right through that, huh?
Yep.
So if there's
they
somebody,
report you.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that.
Get your license plate and say, hey, this person ran a red.
It's more just you don't want to be judged. So I just wait it out.
I was talking to the Baldwin shop. We had donuts the other day, and he brought when Brad brought him in, and he brought something up that was incredible. So I want Brad to get full credit because I just kind of had forgot about it. It would have made Bill's thrills, but I wasn't upset that Brad brought it up at all because he wasn't like he was trying to bring up something. Hey, you should do this for Bill's thrills. He didn't say that. They used to have everyone drove around, especially in small towns. You had a license plate book. There was a book of license plates.
Ooh.
Absolutely. Back in the 70s. There was a license plate book. So if you saw somebody, all of a sudden it's 72 county, G9441.
You could get that person.
You just
I don't remember that.
You could just pull it. You could just go to your book.
I'm sure
you could look up, that's the Haneys. Yeah. That's you know what? That's Tom Haney.
Ooh.
That's who that is. So it's also some detective work.
I know.
My point is if you ran the light, someone could grab a book, be like, Sipple,
run
Class A Columbus. How about that?
Outrunning red lights.
Sports Writer of the Year, but still does this. Wonder if
they go to hell.
Yeah. Bedamned. Bedamned. Got an ice cream machine.
Bedam.
Yeah.
Thank you to Rich Rod. That is Idle Chit Chat, sponsored by 738 Ag.
Joey!
You need seed, chemicals, fertilizer, someone to run the sprayer for you. 738 Ag runs the whole show. Custom application included. Learn more at 738ag.com.
So last night, let's just here's what you're getting with Joey. Okay, I want to bring this
I'm
up.
listening.
I want to hear. This is what you're getting when you decide you want to get involved in this world and who you can count on in tough times. I'm going to go to this real quick. Just give me 2 seconds. I've got this thing wrapped up right there. Okay. At 8, we played text and I tried to call Joey. At 8:17, I called and it didn't pick up. I get a text message right back. 1.5 miles to go. And then when I get done, I'll make sure and get a hold of you. He was out when I said 1.5 miles to go. He was out working. He was spraying. And at 8:17, he goes, hey, I got about 1.5 miles of work. Then I'll give you a call after that.
Last night.
Yeah, 8:17. So that means he wrapped up somewhere. He probably got done with putting everything away around 10.
Probably sleeping in though.
I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Doubt
He's up
it.
right now.
Zero
Getting up at 9
chance.
today.
Zero chance.
Joey.
No. Joey, that's what you're going to get.
He's in his
738
prime.
ag.com.
Joey's in his prime.
He's in his prime right now, exactly.
Yesterday, we heard from John Butler and Addison Williams speaking after practice. And interesting audio when you asked some questions to John Butler.
Is there any sort of preconceived things that they should think about when they hear this, Jake?
What is it?
Well,
it's possible you're overreacting.
I don't know. I listened back to the audio, all the quotes. I thought that 2 questions you had, he got a little testy more than anything else.
Snippy.
Would you agree? You were in the room.
Well, I know. I mean, he cut off the first one. I think he knew it was coming.
Is that about the narrative, or is that about the
narrative?
Okay.
So I think he knew, he had to know this was coming. I wondered a lot. I wondered actually if he was listening maybe to the show. Well, we said
could be like that,
because we said one question I'd have is, do you hear this narrative about the vulnerability of the D line? People think it might be vulnerable, and do you talk to the player? And then cut it off.
Well,
talk to the players about it.
Let's hear it live.
The question and the answer.
See, judge for yourself to see if he was he snippy to me.
Let's hear it.
John Butler.
Do you talk to those guys at all, John, about the narrative? The kind of
no. I would say no. We don't I don't want to interrupt you. I apologize, but we don't care what anybody else says outside of this building. We really don't even address that there is a narrative. Now, we're not fools. We realize that these kids, they're on social media and they have people in their ears, but our message to them is constantly about what we do on a daily basis, detailing and kind of highlighting their performance and then their development and improvement so they can see it as they're getting better, where they were here and where they are now, and then where they obviously need to be. But, what the outside says about any of us really doesn't have an impact on what we're doing. What has an impact on what we're doing is what we're doing here every single day, about our execution, our physicality, our techniques, our ability to finish plays, and our ability to develop players and get them to believe.
That did not sound snippy to me.
That was a little,
off the bat.
The best thing I would say is there was a preconceived knowledge of your question.
Agreed.
Seemed like
coming with that. This has Keith Mann written all over it. Could be Keith Mann. May have
Prepare yourself for this question.
Keith Mann probably.
You're on your screws today, except for that SCOTUS comment, which was odd.
He heard
that could be
because you talked about on air what you were going to ask, and it probably was like that because Keith Mann is a pro. We probably said, "Hey, FYI, you're probably going to hear, just so you know, if you're going to hear this is going to come up." But it wasn't a question of any sort. First of all, you weren't the one saying that. But that is the narrative that's out there.
Oh, 100.
And so that's been discussed by that. So your question was not at all out of line.
Thank you.
Not out of line.
There was one more question that you asked about the battle between the offensive and defensive line.
Okay, so what was the question?
Well, here's the question. Ready?
Oh, you got it.
We'll play for you. Here's the question. I thought this was the one you got a little more testy on. Here's Zip to John Butler yesterday.
That's a big veteran offensive line. How would you characterize those battles between the offensive line and your D line?
I wouldn't disagree with it's not my job to give an evaluation of the offensive line, but I would say that they are big and they're good. And I think that's good for us because obviously the better competition you go against at every position across the field, the better your players are going to get. I think that our offensive line does a very good job of working together as a unit. And therefore we have to combat that with how we're, whether we're executing movements, whether we're executing blitzes, whether we're playing base techniques. I think going up against a strong unit like that every day can only improve that competitive stamina you just mentioned, that toughness that we're trying to build, that physicality, because at the end of the day, I think that, if practice is the hardest thing you're doing, when you go into the games, you're going to have, an opportunity for success. So it's great that, I really feel like we're competing at a high level at every position, receivers versus DBs, running backs versus linebackers, O-line versus our front seven. I think that's been a great competitive aspect of our program over the last 8 practices that I think is just going to get us ready for the first game and then every game.
It's a fair comment. But the first thing you said was about your evaluation of the line right here.
Let's hear it again.
I wouldn't disagree with your I mean, it's not my job to give an evaluation of the offensive line, but I would say that they are.
I was a little, yeah, I don't.
I think, am I wrong?
He answered the question, so.
But all you really asking was how's the battle between the two?
I wanted more of a characterization of the battle.
Yeah, no, you weren't asking about the O-line.
No.
I didn't feel like you weren't asking for an evaluation of the O-line at all. You were just asking for what is the competition like?
What's it like? That's what I was trying to
just wanted to know an answer.
Yeah. That's what it's like. But anyway, it is. Yeah.
Did it feel tense to you?
No, not terribly. I think I'm a bit of an irritant. I get that. I can irritate coaches. I don't know that I ever irritate. Well, I know I irritated you one time on the Rock at Shoemakers.
Can't forget that.
That was an irritating.
I don't see as irritating.
You don't?
No, and
Don't
and also, like I said, when it comes to programs, and we already talked about fan base. You know, Neuheisel says on his show that it's the number one fan base in the country, and then no one really pushed back on that. For
Nebraska
football, it's the fan base is loyal. It's it's incredible. You have that. You have Memorial Stadium. You have the crowd. You have the sellouts. You have facilities. You have money. You have everything that's going on with that. So you have such a high expectation all the way across the board. And so having those, it's normal to have those questions that you were,
and it's a friendly
asking.
media corps. What you're going to say?
That's what I was getting to.
And I would say it is.
Yes, it's a very friendly for everything there is. Just try having to go through some of the things. Just try it at Auburn. See what it's like. See what the questions are like and things. So
it's a big media corps here, but it is friendly.
It was one of those times I've never went and I did a lot of press conferences at Nebraska. Everyone there going like, oh man, buckle up. Here we go. So it's like, well, they're going to ask you a question that's like, even though it's like, they ask it so nice when they're trying not to be, it's like, I know that they lead off that way with music. I understand, coach, that this is a situation, but would you, or most places like that, can you please tell me why you failed on third down?
Oh, you get that some places.
I mean, it's brutal. It's not brutal here.
It can be.
Yeah.
It can be brutal at other places. But yeah, that was not too bad. Not too bad.
It seemed better this morning. I thought when I listened live, it seemed a little bit more tense than that.
I didn't feel a lot of tension. So I felt
tension. I was listening to it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a little tension there.
There's a little bit of tension. Now, maybe not a lot, but there's definitely some tension.
So after the question, did Chantel give you the damn Steve?
Nobody did.
Damn. With the hand up.
Nobody said anything.
Like that.
Nobody looked at me
Mitch
funny.
Sherman wasn't like afterwards kind of walking by like whoa.
Got a little dicey in there.
Kind of a tough day for you, Steve.
Hey, how's that going? I know. I hear you, Sherman. I know.
We've all been there, Stip.
Yeah.
Hold your ground.
Hold your ground. You got it, man. You got this.
I just scurried back and wrote a story. There's nothing like that. Anything else from John Butler? John Butler.
Anything that you thought was of interest from him?
Yeah, the last part about Ochoa. I try to tell people Jordan Ochoa is a player. Nobody ever listens. Because he's a walk-on from Castle Rock, Colorado. Nothing on that. It was the last question. It was Mike Schaefer's question.
I heard the question.
Schaefer was there.
I don't see the word Ochoa in my list.
That's
it's okay.
His first name's Jordan.
I know that. Not on here. It's fine.
Okay. Well, let me.
Did you talk to Schaefer?
Oh, people would like to hear what he said about Winery.
I have that.
Williams. See, this Bill was a question about the transfer, Missouri transfer. This was actually probably the most interesting thing he said. Butler, John, about.
I think he's getting better. I think he's a player that I guess I would say that when I was coaching the secondary, I really didn't have an idea of who he was. But then when I took over during the bowl practice, I mentioned to Coach Rule and mentioned to Coach Phil Simpson. They're like, oh, this dude, I don't know who he is, but he runs around. He's fast. He's athletic. And, then we put him in the bowl game, because I think that's what happens.
Okay, that's the wrong one.
That's Ochoa.
It's labeled wrong. It's okay.
That's okay. But that was the answer about Ochoa. Is there anything about Williams?
That was the Winery one I have labeled here. So no,
labeled wrong. So what he said about Winery was, I thought that was his most interesting answer just part of it. He said, okay, so he was just asked about Williams Nwaneri's progress, and he said he's going to see the field. I can tell you that. He said that right off. I was like, okay. So
I'd hope so. Second year guy, 5-star.
Yeah,
and he's on the money list also.
Well, he's 100% on the money list. But and he's, he ended it by saying, if he keeps heading in the right direction, we're going to be excited about what Will continues to be, not what he is now. So he's got some, now it is a discussion. He's only 19. Sometimes those guys, you know how it is. I get it. It's interesting. They're paying him a lot of money, but he is only 19. So his best, and when Sue came here, he wasn't as a redshirt freshman, a dude yet, right?
Developmental football for the trenches is incredible.
But you see what's the complicator is the money. So people throwing money at him. So a lot of fans expect, okay, he's got to make an instant impact, but it doesn't always work that way. But the money complicates the discussion.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's
if you had somebody that was just a redshirt freshman in the 90s that was like fourth in the depth chart, you thought nothing of it.
Nope.
Didn't think anything of it. It's like, how's he doing? He's developing really well. Be a good player for us. Really,
might take him a little bit. Though.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
But it's different now. There's no doubt
because of the money and notoriety that comes with it.
Before we get to break, the place you like to go to in Lincoln for breakfast, brunch, and lunch is what, Bill?
The bird.
The bird.
Bird.
Early
bird is the word. Bird.
Philman's is for lunch and dinner. This is breakfast, brunch.
Bird is the word.
So funny yesterday. Philman's.
Well, I said, nope, it's early bird.
Phil's doing a lot.
Yes.
So can you imagine worlds colliding?
Oh,
can you imagine?
They do well together.
Could you imagine all of a sudden Phil and Jamie?
Oh,
all of a sudden like
Jamie
that.
Burrow.
All of a sudden, can you imagine seeing? Can't you just hear "We Are the World" playing in the background?
Yes,
as they come together and discuss culinary skills. Would be remarkable.
You want a variety of breakfast burritos, chicken fried steak, French toast, pancakes, and more? You go to Early Bird. And don't forget the world famous Hash Hole. 19th and K in Lincoln. Stop by today at
and see him.
Bird.
I talked to the tackling machine last night too. Swigert. Talked to him also. And the first thing he talked about was, I'm so excited that Early Bird's back. He goes, we're heading back down there.
Because he and Burrow are tackling machines.
They are. They both are.
Can you imagine those two worlds colliding?
Whoa.
Imagine. Now, what was the first thing that Swigert would say to him?
I was a safety. The
first thing. Just make sure we
God,
understand.
He cornered me in that bar in New York and said, Bill always says I was a linebacker. I was not. I was a safety.
He has to be the only person to ever to lead their school in tackling and also be a scratch golfer. He's probably the only person.
Well, Spiker's
he's a scratch golfer.
Got a
scratch golfer.
So he came down in the box a lot, though, as from the safety.
They would roll him down. Yeah, all of a sudden, sometimes they called 3 weak, he was down weak. They called 3 strong, he was down strong. And they knew he was the one that Peyton Manning would be IDing. He'd be like that. Swigert right.
Do you wear a neck roll?
Neck roll, yeah.
Safety with the neck roll.
Yes. When we come back, interesting
better
facts
times
on the coaches poll. That is next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you a skilled mechanic looking for your next opportunity? Nebco is hiring. They're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. They offer competitive wages, great benefits, service trucks, OEM-level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Apply today at nebco.com. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for the Nebco shop. Learn more at nebco.com. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at nebco.com.
What's better than supporting your favorite radio station and eating delicious Nebraska-made products? Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska wants to highlight you, the listener, on the 93.7 The Ticket Wall of Fame at the store. Stop by the store at 48th and R in Lincoln and see their huge variety of small batch gourmet jerky. Or if you're not in the area and want to try some, go to smokinggunjerky.com and enter code EARLY for 10% off your purchase. It's the ultimate low-calorie, high-protein snack at Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska.
Hello, Husker fans. Stop into Zollner Ford Beatrice for all your automotive needs. Whether new or used, car, truck, crossover, SUV, or EV, we've got them. Shop our ever-changing specials at ZollnerofBeatrice.com or give us a call today and go Big Red. We are Zollner Ford Beatrice, Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect.
Several irrigation contractors in Lincoln go out of business every year, leaving sprinkler system orphans, begging for service. The folks at Judson Irrigation shed a tear for these little fellas. They've been coddling these orphans for more than 40 years. From redesign, repairing, replacing, and restoring, remember the Judson Irrigation Orphanage.
Call the Judson Irrigation Orphanage, 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations.
Hi, I'm Eli Barnes, Assistant Vice President at Midwest Bank at the 70th and Pioneers and 27th Jamie Lane locations. I love working with families and small businesses right here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Banking shouldn't be complicated, and that's why we make it personal. Whether it's opening your child's first account or securing a loan for your next big step, I'm here to help. Stop in today and say hello. I'd love to meet you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
At Schwiezo Construction, safety isn't just a policy, it's a promise. Build with us. Work safe, go home proud. We're hiring skilled craftsmen, laborers, concrete workers, and steel erectors who value quality work and a team that has your back, on and off the job site. If you're ready to be part of a company where your safety and success come first, visit Schwiezo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com and apply today. Schwiezo Construction, 40 years strong and still building the future.
MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Moe's Moving is now Moe's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has 0 hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
I'm not on drugs. I'm not drunk.
It's Early Break. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Good news. It is Wednesday, and that means that Ruhlman's is back open for the week. Phil! They take Monday, Tuesday off because they need some break. But they're open Wednesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner. So stop by today for lunch, dinner, get a nice hamburger or nice steak. Filet mignon, New York strip, sirloin, ribeye, Chilean sea bass, walleye, cookie skillet. They have everything at Ruhlman's. Everything.
If we could, Phil, can you chime in? Can we offer the governor a free cookie skillet?
I think
when
he
he's
said
here.
probably yes.
If we ask him that, if we could, when the governor stops by, can we please confirm a free cookie skillet for him?
Please chime in.
Yes, please chime in. We appreciate that. Phil's back up and running.
Yeah.
God.
And for the sake of embarrassment, we
What?
we have to address something else regarding Ruhlman's
Bill,
today.
do we have to do this
We
on
have
the
to
air?
because people need to know.
You're not going to be happy, Bill.
No, he's not. Okay, so
change is not good.
We had set our event for August 27th, the day before the game.
Don't.
Yes.
And then Simpson
somebody changed it.
I can't
And
do
then-
it.
Hang on. I'm getting there. Then I was told this morning that we might push it back to the 20th, that Sip can't do the 20th. So, breakers, for those who are going crazy, so
I have
am
another
I.
event.
We are back to August 27th, the day before the Husker game. It's locked in. It's set in stone. So for those who are upset that we moved to the 20th, you can be happy now. For those who switched your reservation, switch it back because we're August 27th. Call Phil again. He'll understand. He's gonna
Or just call Steve. I guess he's running everybody else's.
No, here's
if
what happened.
If there's a planner out there, just
There's
prepared
only
this
one
morning.
thing that would have knocked me off, and that's my main employer has an event. My employer, Husker Online, that I found out about yesterday.
Main employer. Okay.
Well, I
all
mean,
right.
If you just line up the pace,
that makes sense.
Okay, it's true. Okay.
I mean,
So apologies to everybody. August 27th is the date.
Yeah,
We're
I
doing it
apologize.
the day before the game.
I don't know
Lock
why I'm
it in.
apologizing. I know, and it was dropped on me yesterday. And my first thought was, oh God, this is not good. But I didn't. Then you're in a corner. You don't really know.
So now
we could do the two-legged stool.
Nope.
I thought
it's a three-legged
I thought,
stool.
So will you be there the 27th?
I'm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You're
There's
gonna
no.
be
There's no.
There's probably.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, this has been locked in.
The
Yes.
answer's a 100%.
So,
yes.
Okay. Okay. So we're back to the
It is.
27th.
It is a 100% yes.
a little embarrassing for
That's
us.
Wednesday.
And this
night.
is, and for those that
That's a
attended,
Wednesday, right?
It's a Wednesday.
Yeah,
They're
I'm
always
one.
Wednesdays.
for those
at
who
Ruhlman's.
attended, this is a way different setup.
This is a preview.
This is a preview.
Day before
Yeah.
preview of Nebraska's first game against Cincinnati. So you want to be there.
Thank you for your grace.
If you want to reserve a table, again, we have, I believe they're doing prime rib again, baked potato, salad, dessert, drink tickets. Please call Phil at Ruhlman's at 402-780-8887. August 27th.
Call him today.
Not the 20th. If you had the 20th rebook, call him again. We apologize. You can be there. Please do. Chad.
There's going to be a line of people on the 20th.
Chad.
Lined up outside. 4 o'clock, waiting to get in. And
Okay, if they're there at 4, I could swing by
to meet the people,
meet
then
the
leave.
people, and then just apologize in
We-
face to face, and whip back to Lincoln.
Yeah.
I could.
On the 20th?
27th. This is good. I like this.
27th.
Hey, listen, thanks for your grace, and thanks for the listeners. And it was really stressful last night when Sean told me that.
Well, apologies to those who have had to switch their plans several times. We're back to what we said originally, the 27th. So
Jake's not happy with me.
I just don't like being, moving people's schedules around a lot.
Well,
The
I'll tell
breakers
you
who
what.
show up.
August gets crazy.
I understand that.
Like, I probably have another event on August 20th I don't know about that is going to go by the wayside.
The 20th. Yeah. Okay.
I'm serious. It's crazy. I have to. Yeah.
So
Anyway.
You're changing schedules. You can't get along with the football staff down
Yeah,
there.
it's happening.
You're trying to get that worked out. a
Oh,
little
you
bit.
don't know the half of it, but Spider-Man's running around. out
Spider-Man's
there.
running around.
Please call Phil.
Jake's not happy.
At
But
Ruhlman's.
Jake, what do you want me to do?
He's doing his job.
Listen, I'm just trying to make sure we get things
Jake
lined
just
up.
said, "Just listen to me."
Yeah.
He just said, "Just listen."
402-780.
Steve, just listen to me.
402-780-8887. Call Phil for a table today. Saw this yesterday. Bill brought this up. The coaches poll came out on Monday afternoon, and Texas is number 1 in the coaches poll for the first time in program history. They've been second 5 times. They've never been numero uno in the history of the program.
Daryl Royal.
Mac
That's
Brown.
incredible.
I mean, they were loaded when Royal was there.
Yeah, Texas.
Yeah. Makovic never got him to preseason number 1.
No.
Wow. And of course, who's the latest big time coach? Who was at North Carolina? Who's
Mac Brown.
Mac Brown never got him preseason number 1.
Number 2, I think, a couple times, but never number 1. And this is also in the AP polls. When that comes out, they've never been number 1 in any preseason poll ever.
Wow.
Coaches or AP.
That's a wow.
So they're number one in the coaches poll. First time in the history of the program. I was reading more about this. Some group called Stassen was doing analysis of preseason rankings and how they finished.
Mm-hmm.
And from 1989 to 2023, Texas trailed only USC as the biggest underachievers compared to their preseason ranking. USC, the biggest underachiever in that time frame. Texas, the second underachiever of preseason ranking to where they finished.
I can see it. They're generally always going to have a good spot in there, and then they've had some epic fails. They really have had some bad fails, and then Sark's kind of turned that around. Where I think USC wins it because there's that one that I know it was the year that Lane got fired at USC, but there's a year they were picked preseason number 1 at USC and finished outside the top 25.
Gosh,
didn't finish in the top 20.
Yeah, that is probably just a commentary on how much respect they get as programs.
Right? Go back in time. Jake, you'll have no knowledge of this. I'm playing to the older breakers, and I think Steve will probably remember when talk about better times. I think this is late 70s, if I remember. Remember the brothers that played at Texas? Ham, Jam, and Lamb Jones. Oh yeah. Three brothers played at Texas. Ham, Lamb, and Jam, and Lamb. Yes, and they would talk. I remember just thinking, like, how cool is that?
Sweet.
And that was tearaway jersey time too. Tearaway jersey.
Jam, like JAM.
Yes,
Jam.
Yes, Ham, Jam, and Lamb.
I think Lamb was the best one.
I think you're right on that. They were all skilled players. Yeah. I remember that they were all skilled players, and I think it was back when they were running the triple.
I was going to say, option. It seems like it was right around the Oklahoma time when they were running it.
It was just imagine matching up Oklahoma, Texas, triple option football. Back in the late 70s. First of all, the game's going to last about an hour 20.
Yep.
Just so you know.
And there's going to be about 18 fumbles.
There's a lot of fumbles. and there's going to be an option pass somewhere. And someone's going to be running wide open down the field.
Quarterback probably, Thomas Lott.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me started.
Don't get me started.
Jake, that was a thing of beauty to
Better
see.
Times?
To watch would you watch Oklahoma run the triple option?
Better times.
Thomas Lott. How about his face mask?
Oh,
had that weird kind of plastic. It was a weird face mask that he had.
How about how low he got for the
center? Yeah. Oh, it was unbelievable.
Like he was down near the ground.
Yeah. It was.
He was.
And I remember it too. The coolest thing he did, he wore a bandana.
He did. Now,
remember that? And the bandana was like that is so cool.
Now, Bill, you understand this is where some breakers are going to be like, hey, shut up about Oklahoma.
It was just,
what are you Oklahomans?
Just legendary football is all it was.
Just watching good ball.
Just legendary football. You know who fixed all that? Stopped everything? The run? Pillen.
I was just going to say, you know who recovered the fumble at the 3-yard line?
Yeah.
When Billy Sims
coughed it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who was there to pounce?
Well, the pouncer's coming in.
When we come back,
here comes the pouncer.
Song of the day and the mailbag is next. The early break of the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Nebraska football opens their season on Thursday, August 28th in Kansas City, and you can be a part of the best pregame tailgate party with Blur Events, live from Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals. Doors open 4 hours before kickoff with a live DJ promoting interactive competitions and giveaways, tailgate games like cornhole, flip cup, and beer pong, access to ballpark concessions, and available air conditioning. Book your tickets today at blurevents.com/Kansas City and hang with 93.7 The Ticket on the scene prior to Nebraska versus Cincinnati on August 28th.
Rick Heyman here from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. Visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sartorheyman.com.
Sartor Heyman Jewelers.
At Raising Cane's, we focus on being the best at one thing and getting it right every time. Which is why every chicken finger meal we serve is marinated, hand-battered, cooked to order, and made just for you. Quality isn't complicated, and our menu is proof.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Skip the line and order with our app or online.
Take control of your health with the DASH scan at Advanced Medical Imaging. The DASH scan is a full-body MRI designed for advanced health screening. This dynamic approach provides exceptionally sharp images across multiple organ systems, helping to detect potential concerns early. With minimal radiation and no invasive procedures, the DASH scan offers a safe, comprehensive look at your health. Plus, results are delivered faster than ever, giving both patients and physicians confidence in screening and diagnosis. Your health is too important to wait. Schedule your DASH scan today at Advanced Medical Imaging. Visit amimaging.com or call 402-484-6677 to learn more.
We interrupt this commercial break for an important story.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left it once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers. When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. You love to bash his sports takes.
Now, will you feel like an idiot if you're
No,
a big tough?
never feel like an
if
idiot.
you're a big tough guy this morning,
But you really love to voice your displeasure for his music choices.
stumbled on an issue that I did not think would generate this much passion and discussion.
It's time for Jake's questionable song of the day on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
My old man, sad old man, spent his life living off the land. Dirty hands and a clean
Once again, your song of the day from 2011, Made in America by Toby Keith. 464-568-5. 1 is bad, 10 is good. Text your rating on the Sauter Heyman Jewelers song of the day.
Oh, Jake. Whoa. You nailed that one.
I
We basically had the Toby Keith of governors in here right now.
Agreed, yeah.
I mean, just so you know, Mr. Governor, is that we think Toby Keith, if we could live on a cul-de-sac, he'd be one of our favorites. A neighbor. If we could have a neighbor, that's what we'd like to have.
I could tell everybody's face is lighting up, and I think even people walking by are smiling. So
Yeah, he changed
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. He changed the mood of everyone. Thank you, Jake.
Yes, you're welcome.
That was incredible. God, having the governor in here, I thought it's easy. It's a 10. It's a 10.
I'm not going 10.
It's a 10. I'm going 10. I'm going. The excitement in this room is off the charts.
We did see Spider-Man this morning.
I saw him walking by.
Yeah, we saw him walking
Very
by.
strange. At 5:42 at 17th and L, I saw Spider-Man walk by.
Just so you know, Governor, we do monitor the downtown Lincoln area.
We do that. Yes,
we have that covered.
You have a good update. You got a good sense of what's taking place and how the city's moving forward, huh?
We'll get to our unveiling of the governor in a second. We got to rate this song.
Bill's gone 10 already.
I'm going 10. I like it though. And Toby Keith would be a fabulous neighbor with Gundy.
We'd like to be by Gundy.
Like
with
Gundy.
Sandwich in
I
between
want
those
Gundy
two.
in that cold.
And Harbaugh. We want Harbaugh.
Oh!
So we went out for a little barbecue. Imagine that. Is Jim coming over? Yeah, be there in about 10 minutes.
It's gonna get a little weird.
Gonna get
He's banned from college football. Don't bring that up.
Don't bring
I can get to a 9.2.
Wow.
9.2.
Wow, Jake.
Yeah.
That's the highest scores today.
We didn't really even warn the governor. Would you want to throw a number in on this? What you think
Governor
of a rating?
Jim Pillen is here.
He's got to think on his feet.
Yeah.
Do you like that song,
I'll stay with SIP's number. That's a pretty good number.
9.2?
Yeah.
I saw a little head bob there, Jim. I saw the head bob. You liked it.
Can't you just see him driving his truck over to the farm, listening to that?
On a loop.
The governor
On a loop.
On a loop. Just play. Yeah.
We'd be bouncing over the cornrows, let me tell you.
Okay. Nebraska.
The governor.
The governor's here.
He is.
Oh, Ellie's going to be an 8-8.
8.3 and Derek, Dad, 9.
Derek
High
is with
scores
Nine.
today.
High scores, yes.
High scores today. Well, we were joined by the governor, Jim Pillen, in studio. We're going to take a quick break before we get into more because of the rules of the law, FCC, to make sure we get our 3 segments in.
Okay.
But he gave it a 9.2 on
Okay.
Song of the Day.
All right. Rules of the law.
Yeah, we got to make sure we're on time with our segments here.
All right, that's good. Governor Pillen follows rules.
He does.
That's what he does.
We got to follow in front of you.
Every
for
rule
sure.
there
I
is.
would imagine he's got. I'd imagine he probably has more than we have.
Yes.
He has to be on top.
I hope so.
I'm really good at breaking rules.
Oh,
Rules are made to be broken.
there you
right?
go. See, that's what we
There's going to be
need.
a quote in the newspaper tomorrow.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
true.
what the heck?
That's what the heck?
Somebody's taking you
He's
out of
lying.
context tomorrow.
When we come back, we will have a full segment. You're sticking around for a full hour, Jim, or how far do you want to go?
No, I'm good for an hour.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Thank you.
This is
We'll have an hour
incredible.
with Governor Jim Pillen in studio next
Wow.
for early break on the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Hi, I'm Eli Barnes, Assistant Vice President at Midwest Bank at the 70th and Pioneers and 27th and Jamie Lane locations. I love working with families and small businesses right here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Banking shouldn't be complicated, and that's why we make it personal. Whether it's opening your child's first account or securing a loan for your next big step, I'm here to help. Stop in today and say hello. I'd love to meet you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Nebraska football opens their season on Thursday, August 28th in Kansas City, and you can be a part of the best pregame tailgate party with Blur Events, live from Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals. Doors open 4 hours before kickoff with a live DJ promoting interactive competitions and giveaways. Tailgate games like cornhole, flip cup, and beer pong. Access to ballpark concessions and available air conditioning. Book your tickets today at blurevents.com/Kansas City and hang with 93.7 The Ticket on the scene prior to Nebraska versus Cincinnati on August 28th.
Western Sand and Gravel is hiring for a variety of positions at their sand and gravel plants near Ashland. Apply today and receive a $2,500 hiring bonus. Available positions include plant operators, dredge operators, and shop service technicians. They offer great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, paid holidays, and paid time off. No matter your experience level, on-the-job training is available to help you build a rewarding career with Western Sand and Gravel. Start your career today. Visit westernsand.com.
Hog Wild's giant stuffed baked potatoes are anything but basic and really hit the spot when you're craving a little comfort food. Nothing is more satisfying than a Hog Wild baked potato loaded with butter, sour cream, cheddar cheese, bacon bits, and chives. Add your choice of a Hog Wild house-smoked meat like pulled pork, chicken, or brisket for a little extra. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8. Hello, Husker fans. Stop into Zollner Ford of Beatrice for all your automotive needs. Whether new or used, car, truck, crossover, SUV, or EV, we've got them. Shop our ever-changing specials at ZollnerofBeatrice.com or give us a call today and go Big Red. We are Zollner Ford of Beatrice, Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
At Raising Cane's, we focus on being the best at one thing and getting it right every time. Which is why every chicken finger meal we serve is marinated, hand-battered, cooked to order, and made just for you. Quality isn't complicated, and our menu is proof.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Skip the line and order with our app or online.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Midwest Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans, and I'm not the Titans, so I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Wednesday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Hour 2, as always, sponsored by our friends at Midwest Bank. Member FDIC. Location South Lincoln at 27th and Jamie Lane, also at 70th and Pioneers. Anything today with Shin Daddy and Creighton, Bill?
Absolutely not. They're sitting around the radio. They took
Smart.
the day. They took the day off because the governor is in. There's a lot of events that go on at the bank up there, Mr. Governor, and they took the day off. Him and Tamara are sitting there. My brother-in-law invented FDIC. We think.
We believe.
There's a little bit of we're looking into that.
Shindag.
Shin-Daddy, yes, we're looking into that.
It's a good story. I'll go with it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Hey, we do. We roll with that all the time.
They're just anxious and listening to the show right now.
Well, we are joined by Governor Jim Pillen in the studios. For the second time.
Yeah.
You came in last year. We appreciate that. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You off.
I was really looking forward to it. Excited to visit. Awesome looking out to O Street. It's brings back great memories. It's good stuff.
Well, speaking of that, we are 22 days away from the first game of the season. Nebraska plays Cincinnati in Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. I'm curious for you, with go back in time to the 70s when you're playing at Nebraska. 22 days to go. What's going through your mind in fall camp for you, Jim Pillen?
Oh man,
3 weeks to go.
When you're 21 days out, there's a lot of battles going on. Who's gonna get playing time? I mean, everybody's working their tails off. To back then, there was 2 days survive, but get better, and then battling to everybody wants to wear a black shirt. I was battling my tail off to wear a black shirt. That's what I remember.
Tell us just briefly. Tell them that there's quite a difference. I've hit on some. You lived it. Tell us what it was like. So now it's one practice a day. I'm not trying to call people soft.
No,
that's not it. But tell them what it was like to go through 2 days, full pads for that length, and what it's different.
Yeah, well, it's I think when you look back retrospectively, kids are so much bigger, so much faster, so much stronger. We had a lot of extraordinary athletes, but you really had to figure it out. It was such a mental challenge to pull yourself together and keep doing it. And, it was tough. It hurt a lot. And, basically it was full out, giving it everything you had until within 7 days. The last scrimmage was the biggest scrimmage was 2 weeks before. And then the last one was a cleanup scrimmage 7 days before. And then you had a week to recover for the first game. And you kept, what I remember the most is, you just were so beat up. And you got done on Saturday, and it took till Thursday to recover. And then you had about a day of feeling good, and you started it all over again.
The level of contact back in those days was so different. There was live reps all the time. It was, like I said, you were putting your full pads on 2 practices, and it was on. It was incredible.
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesdays during in-season weeks. It was. We're going live, boys. Get your chin strap buttoned up.
Your final year was
78.
78. Okay. Now
double when we played Oklahoma in the Orange Bowl.
Yeah, that's right. But you also 78. You beat Oklahoma here.
We did.
And you pounced on the fumble.
When I tripped on the 5-yard line and fell on the fumble.
Billy Sims' fumble.
There's photos of you. They're everywhere. I mean, that's the most iconic photo there probably is.
It's kind of one of those moments, and we had such a great team of defense, and it was such an extraordinary defensive game. But the thing that I always remember about that whole experience, Coach Osborne had never beaten Oklahoma, and I think this was the 6th or 7th year, and he gave us the gift of belief. There was nobody believed we would, because they were really, really good, but everybody in the locker room, there was not a shadow of a doubt we were winning. The gift of belief is powerful.
I was at that game with my dad.
Whoa,
I was
78.
Yeah, 9 to 12-year-old. We were
That's
sitting
awesome.
under one of the awnings. It was
You can't
amazing.
believe to this day, that many years later, how I'll meet somebody and say, I was exactly in this row that game. Here's where I was sitting in that game. And that's one of those moments. It was a big game.
I watched it
dropped on 3.
I watched it at Chris Buolz's house. I watched the game at Chris Buolz's house. After he recovered the fumble, I rode my bike home frantically to burst into my house and screaming that my dad was a high school coach like that they won the game. I rode my bike, my Huffy. I drove my Huffy home from Chris Buolz's house
in Pender
after the pounce.
Okay, the governor's here. You get to go over to practice sometimes, right?
I get there a couple times, not a lot, but I've gotten there a few. I got there a couple for 2 20-30-minute segments last spring.
You're the governor, so you have to think about things. And I'm always interested in this question, especially when I talk to football players or Coach Busch. I guess he was a football player.
Wesleyan, 1 touchdown. I hit a touchdown at Wesleyan. Imagine me and Jim matched up in coverage. I'd give you a double move, Jim.
You put a double on.
I would option pass.
So what I'm interested in is and I struggle with this, Governor. What do you train your eyes on? What are you looking at in it? There's so much going on in a football practice.
Well, I think that with remembering a few things 100 years ago, what I like to do when I get to go there is try to focus on a group work, what they're doing. So like last spring, when I was there, I got to see the offensive linemen working, and I was right there. Yep. And it was very, very intense. And these kids are big men. Yes. And to see them move and the length of time and how they were driving a person down the field 15 yards, and I'm just going, oh boy, these, there's something different taking place. So that I enjoy that.
By the way,
what the governor's describing is like the size is different. When you see the O lines, can you imagine? There was a lot of people playing on national championship teams in Nebraska and different times that their center might weigh 250.
Yeah, right.
That doesn't exist anymore.
It does not.
It does not exist. You just go across the board and you're going to see 300, 3+, and very athletic. So it is a different world of what it's like now.
And Donovan's those drills. I've noticed it with Donovan Raiola. He's turned up the intensity.
He's a coach that has a little bit of spit flying out of his mouth, and sometimes he has to probably go to confession afterwards. But there's times you got to use what you got to use to get everybody's attention and get them going. He does a great job. I've been impressed.
I wonder if he does that. If he goes to face, or he goes to the veil, or I don't know.
If he goes face to face, he might have spit flying out of confession. So I don't know.
This is incredible.
I'm curious, Governor, when you're playing football in the 70s and you're obviously a Husker Hall of Famer, was there a time back then you could see yourself fast forwarding to being the governor of the state?
Never in a gazillion years. So I'm having a privilege to do now that only by God's grace, never in a million years would have ever thought of anything like this happening. And here I am. It's hard to believe.
Have you done some of your friends from like college? Just go, I can't believe this myself. It's like
friends from Columbus.
Can I still call you Jimmy? I said, well, hell yeah, I'm Jimmy.
Might be better.
So yeah, it's a weird thing in one degree, but it's a incredible privilege. And yeah, my best friends still can't believe it. Right? They go, I hate government. I hate politicians.
Wow.
And here I am, governor. So
God, that's awesome.
It's it's a unique thing. But it's a on a serious note, such an extraordinary privilege being the governor of Nebraska. We in Nebraska just simply have the greatest people on the face of the earth. I love meeting people that are not from Nebraska, and I ask them, what do you love the most? They can't get it out fast enough. The people. When I ask us lifetimers, we get flustered. We kick the ground. We don't know what to say because we're so humble. It's the people. We need to really, really appreciate who we are.
This is
Well, that shows up in all the fans showing up every game.
Yeah,
Nebraska's been, of course, not where we want to be program wise and getting to bowl games and being the playoff team, and yet the stadium fills up every Saturday.
I was with some people late last night that they were out of state and really don't understand it, and I just said, well, look, you need to get you to Memorial Stadium, and I hear that the people are so awesome. I said, well, they are so awesome. They're so gracious. And then, oh, by the way, it's been sold out every game since 1962. Nobody can believe that.
Yeah, no, it's a record that it's unsustainable. I mean, unpassable, right, Steve?
Yeah. I think so. Unpassable is fine.
Unpassable. Like that's a record that just goes down. It's like nothing will ever happen close to that. It's incredible. Steve,
let's do a serious question here. Go back to your Regent days.
Yeah.
So Troy Dannon is he'll at some point unveil a plan to, they're going to change Memorial Stadium. It's going to be a new look Memorial Stadium. It's it will be a massive project. when you were a regent, and even as a governor now, what would you want to see in that plan? I mean, what are the important elements that you'd want taken care of in that?
I think that one of the things that is important is times change, and so much technological advancement, and big screens that cover your basement walls. I think it's really, really important that we have amenities that really take care of the fans.
Yes.
I'd be an advocate of the club seats. We have to have comfortable seats for people. The benches, we've got to get that accomplished because we have to create an extraordinary environment in that stadium that is really an entertainment and a special place to be for 4 hours, 7 or 8 times a year, that just happens to have a football game going on, And so I think it's got to be the special place that draws all Nebraskans together. And that's the thing that's so cool about sports and Nebraska fans. It brings us together in all kinds of weather, right? It makes it a cool place. So I believe whatever takes place, it needs to be the venue that has the historic features that we don't lose that extraordinary feeling, that place, but yet enhance it so it's more comfortable for everybody.
I mean, we talk about better times here all the time.
We do.
And better times are a big conversation. You'd like this because me and Sipple want all of our song of the days to be from the 70s. We want everything
Or
from
Toby Keith.
or everything that's this plays 70s music. But what the governor is saying is that when you stand up in the kind of the south end zone, then you go to sit down on the benches. A lot of times you don't have a seat.
Right.
There's not even a spot for me really to sit. The numbers are so. At some point in time, you do have to. Hey, we're going to make this a little bit more comfortable for everyone in that area to have it.
And if we shrink the numbers a little bit, it's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Exactly.
It's okay. It's got to be a great place that everybody loves to come, and it's okay if we go back to people scalping 10,000 tickets out front every day. That was common sense stuff. So
God, was that not better times? People selling tickets outside the stadium, not trying to transfer it on your phone over to your phone. It was
actual scalping.
Oh yeah, it was insane.
I
forgot about that.
Yeah. There's been extraordinary entrepreneur. That was our entrepreneurship class.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Figure out how to sell and what's supply and demand economics, and closer you get to kickoff. If you got too many, you better get rid of them. And
you figured out
that was a business college law degree.
The students would sell their tickets, Steve, and then you had to give them their ID also. They'd give you they would exchange. They had to give you the ID to get into the game. If you bought a student ticket from somebody, you had to have a student ID to show them, like, I got this. And then you would meet the student after the game, and you'd and you have to exchange back. There's a trust factor. Better times. Better times.
I tell you what, if you've got any young listeners, they might think we're from Mars.
Yeah, exactly. That's
we don't have any young listeners.
We don't have any. We only have 6 from Lincoln. That's all we have.
We haven't been able to penetrate
Lincoln at all. We're working
around Lincoln, but not in Lincoln. Joined by Governor Pillen in studio. I'm curious. So two-part question. Number one, have you been inside the new practice facility at Nebraska?
I've been down on the main floor, but I haven't been on multiple floors.
Now, think about yourself in the 70s playing football for Nebraska, now seeing that right now. What was it like for you? I have no idea what to even compare what we have right now to what it was.
Well, just so everybody, I mean, the original national championship teams of 70, 71, they were in the North locker room. And then, so I came in 74, and the new locker room and entrance in the South Stadium, that was just built. So, I mean, this thing, from anybody's view back then, was pretty Taj Mahal, pretty first class. So, it's all relative with every time and moment. So, it was a pretty first class place from where I came from.
Are you still able, as a governor, to pay attention to Nebraska football at a high level? Do you follow it closely?
We all got to have a little, so I don't read the papers except for the sports page. And,
it's probably smart.
And
you're saying your name's in there sometimes, is what you're trying to say. Okay.
I just, I'm to be the kind of governor I believe I need to be. I need to work hard, be 100% positive. And if, it's okay if you want to shoot at me, but I'm I'm not going to read about it. If you got a problem, come tell me in my face. Otherwise,
Wow.
it doesn't count.
That's interesting. So you don't read the news accounts?
No, my
that's
team will give
interesting.
me the key things that I need to know out of the news, but I don't. I protect myself.
That's what I tell Jake and Bill. Just brief me on this.
Yeah, that's all I need to know.
You can go down a rabbit hole. Can we go back in time, please, Governor? Talked about fitness and football. Can you please explain to the young listeners and those who don't know what it was like to go to train in Mushroom Gardens?
That was awesome.
Mushroom Gardens.
Just tell them what that was in the north end, and it was incredible.
Yeah, well, so the Mushroom Gardens was on the east side of the stadium underneath its maintenance now, but that was, hey man, that's the indoor track Charlie Green ran on, and so that was the track that was run. It was dusty, you know, and that's where we did the long distance stuff in the wintertime, and then of course the old indoor area. You know, when I got there, they had AstroTurf on it, but before that, it was dirt. So, you know, those were, I mean, looking back, we thought it was phenomenal that we had something that you could run a 40-yard dash on inside during the wintertime. So it was a huge advantage for us because a lot of places didn't have it.
And the stories I heard was the team would be down there running. It would the dust would fill the room. You were just inhaling a dust storm. You'd be doing, you know, your conditioning on there, and there was pillars in there. So you couldn't see everyone. You couldn't see the whole team that.
Didn't.
And then also on the walls, they had the records painted up. And they were painted on the walls like a record from 1956 or something.
Yeah, and it wasn't an oval, right? Because of the stadium, it was a inverted.
It's like a kidney bean almost is what it was like.
Yeah, it was an odd
shape. It wasn't an oval.
Yeah.
Mushroom Gardens. Thank you.
When I got to school, it was still, so it was 80. When you were in school,
I used to jog in Mushroom Gardens in like early 90s. You could still go down there and there'd just be a couple of professors in Spalding shoes and some old gray sweats down there. That he's like, and there was no service. You couldn't even have a radio down there. You got no service whatsoever. And you go down there and just kind of see somebody down there. Like, all right, let's go. We're going to Mushroom Gardens. And then you get the history of it. This is where they trained at.
This is where the governor,
the pouncer. So the pouncer learned how to get to his skill set.
Hey, Jake, it's 1978. That was an epic moment. Jake's young. That was Bill tore home on his Huffy.
Yes, I tore home from Chris Buwaltz's house. And that's his parents. Of course, they were pretty aware that they'd won. And the mayhem that night, it was like small towns across Nebraska. I mean, talk about bars being full. He did it. It was unbelievable.
Well, I didn't do it. A full team approach. And I got to give a shout out. Jeff Hansen.
Yes.
Jeff Hansen made the hit. And then another teammate, Tim Fisher, who is a piece of work. He, Fish says, you know, Pillen and Hansen, nobody would ever known about you if I didn't whiff Sims at the 10.
Yeah.
Did he whiff Sims?
If I didn't whiff him at the 10. So, you know, it all goes. We all contribute.
Oh.
Sims was a big old back now.
Yeah.
Great back. One of my favorites.
Yeah.
Have you ever run into him since then?
You know, I haven't seen Fish for a long time.
No, Sims. Yeah. Billy Sims.
Oh, Billy Sims. I've run into him a couple times, and you know, I know down in Oklahoma he's got a barbecue business that's done really well, and just a good, gracious guy. And
yes, he's very gracious. He is like that.
And you know, what's fascinating? When he said, when any Nebraskan ever comes up, he meets any Nebraskan, what do they bring up? The fumble.
Yeah, they do.
Poor guy.
When I met him,
the guy won the Heisman.
When I met him, I thought I didn't want to. I was sort of. There's some trepidation, but he smiled and said, "I bet you're going to ask me how I dropped it on the 3."
Was Thomas Lott the quarterback?
Yeah,
like that. We talked about him today. We talked about what it looked like, how he under center, how he basically his chin was basically right on. How low
so low.
How
wore the bandana.
Yeah.
He played during better times.
He played against Thomas Lott and Billy Sims. I mean, when as Husker fans, you would just cringe because like they were so talented, and yet, like I said, through belief, they beat them.
And you know, they had Kenny King at fullback, who was tough, and he could run low and run you over. And then they had a guy named Elvis Peacock that was.
Those guys were all on the same team.
Same team. Imagine
Peacock, King, and Sims.
At that, and then we talked about what you guys do to defend the pass. because the option pass was brutal. Your eye violations were touchdowns if you made an error.
Not even your eyes. If you planted your foot 6 inches wrong with your toe and you read it, you were toast because you just couldn't recover. They were so fast.
That's big time football. That is.
The governor.
You plant wrong.
You plant wrong.
By 6 inches.
By 6 inches. That's
and
why.
You know what? There's a coach on the sideline that could see it.
Oh,
he could see your foot and go, "That's touchdown."
That's touchdown. Nice job, Jim. Yeah. Get your toe right.
We're joined by Governor Jim Pillen in the studio. When we come back, we'll have more questions for Jim. If you have any questions, 464-568-5 text.
We got
we'll
questions.
More next, an early break in the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Midwest Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with pay starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Nebraska football opens their season on Thursday, August 28th in Kansas City, and you can be a part of the best pregame tailgate party with Blur Events, live from Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals. Doors open 4 hours before kickoff with a live DJ promoting interactive competitions and giveaways. Tailgate games like cornhole, flip cup, and beer pong, access to ballpark concessions, and available air conditioning. Book your tickets today at blurevents.com/Kansas City and hang with 93.7 The Ticket on the scene prior to Nebraska versus Cincinnati on August 28th.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza, the big one, all the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
From the capital to castles, starting this December, fly nonstop from Lincoln to Orlando with service from Breeze Airways. That's right, nonstop flights to Orlando out of LNK are starting this December. You're now just a flight away from Disney World, Universal Studios, Legoland, and the Space Coast. Stretch out and relax on Breeze with complimentary family seating. Book your magical getaway now at LincolnAirport.com. LNK, make flying easy.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law Group and find out how we can help get you the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. 877-42-LIBERTY. Liberty Law Group. Trial attorneys you can trust.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Midwest Bank is proud to serve Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank making local decisions, supporting community organizations, and helping businesses succeed with 10 locations throughout the state from Wisner to Deschler, Norfolk to York, and right here in Lincoln too. Whether you're opening a checking account, buying your first home, in need of an ag loan, or in search of cash management services for your business, we're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
Ah, the sounds of back to school time.
Oh.
There's plenty to about this time of year. So let Cane's take something off your plate by putting something on it. Like the most craveable hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce. It's going to be a great school year.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards just south of 48th and Holdridge.
93.7 The Ticket is your home for every Kansas City Royals baseball game. Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez, Vinny Pasquantino, and the rest of the Royals attempt to make the postseason for the second season in a row. And you can hear all the action on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Your home for Kansas City Royals baseball.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
We're on the air.
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work?
I am.
Explore new career options in the fintech industry.
Finance.
At Currency, a Sandhills global company, they offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. 4.5-day work week, attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more today.
Carson Schott is listening. We'll move on to the governor. He texted me to please move back to the governor. Let's not spend time on Sandhills Global.
Do you know Carson Schott? Do you know Carson Schott, Governor?
He runs 1890. He's the collective.
Yeah, no, I don't know him. I know the other guys, but I have not met Carson.
Oh,
that's it.
Well,
okay.
And it, what all I know is I got to listen to Coach Rule at Big Ten. I listened to the video, and he gave shout outs about 10 times to the Pede family. Thank God for the Pede family because of their investment to make sure.
Right.
I mean, hardcore reality, we have to have people that have been blessed to be willing to invest because we can what I love about NIL is today we can compete with anybody because of good people like the Pedes. Back in the old day, Southwest, those guys cheated all the time. They paid players. Oklahoma State played players. Now we can, we never would cross that line because we're Nebraska. We do it the right way. Now we can compete. We can bring the greatest players here because we'll figure it out, and then they can have the incredible experience. So, I think it's been a great thing for Nebraska.
Are you suggesting there was cheating in the Southwestern Conference?
and a lot of other places? And there could have even been some in the Big 8. So
we talked of that when people ask me, what about this NIL stuff and portal? And I go, you Nebraska fan? Like, yes. I go, embrace it.
Yeah.
I said, this is good for Nebraska because we have that, because financially the university is in great shape. A lot of places are not in the same shape financially that the University of Nebraska is in.
Yeah, no question. It's because of the fans filling Memorial Stadium up since 1962 and good fiscal leadership over the years. And, the other one, I don't know how kids see it today, but it would seem to me that as everybody is so cognizant of what it takes to take care of your body, that the other huge advantage that we have when we have X numbers of teams in a conference from the East Coast to the West Coast, we're in the middle of the world. And if you're a athlete, if you're a coach, cutting the travel time in half, I mean, when you'd have to go to the West Coast to the East Coast and then play another game somewhere else, that's got to be an extraordinary drain. It has to give us a competitive advantage, and it has to help student athletes become more effective at what they do because they don't have to go through that grind.
Absolutely. We talked about this a little off air. I don't want to hit it again because we just how people operate. We talked about the sleep conversation in sports is just insane. And that was one of the things that, with Urban Meyer, we would talk when I was with him, we talk about the temperature of the room, the amount of sleep you have to get, all these things. Oh, it was insane because you can't perform without rest. So we talked off air, but Governor, can you please talk about what it's like for you, and then how do you rest? Because you have to be in front of people. You have to be so sharp all the time. How do you do it?
There's a couple things that are really, really important to me. I enjoy working out, and the exercise and the lifting and the running. That's a key piece. I don't do it every day, but I do it so that that helps me with the rest. But I used to not have to have a lot of rest, but today, I have to get rest. I've got to be in bed. I'm not going to say I can sleep the full time, but I got to be laid down for 8 hours. I've got to recover. I'm pushed out of my comfort zone. I'm way out of my comfort zone. It takes a lot of energy. And so, I have to recover. I know who I am. And I know that if I don't have energy, I'm worthless to anybody. And so I've got to protect that. I've got to maintain my energy, and rest is the only way. And eating good is the only way I know how to do that.
Do you find that your days as an athlete carry into discussions like this?
Oh, yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. It was a great training program and discipline. Coach Osborne, if there's one, we learned a gob of things, but if there's one word that always sticks out, it's discipline. Discipline to stay doing your best, stay in a groove, keep it simple, and keep getting better at it every day. And so, that's critical. You have to stay disciplined. So there's lots of noise. You can't let noise distract you, and you can't let noise distract your rest, take your energy from you. You just can't let that happen.
That's a discipline in itself.
You just have to stay focused on it and, do the best you can every day. There's always exceptions. There's things that can pull you, but it is. And it's important for every listener. The more we can stay in a routine. I'm a believer in functional life. As you get older, there's the thing called the geriatric curve. It's really, really important we maintain our health. I'm a big fan. I was out at DC with Make America Healthy Again. I'm a big fan of it. I've been talking about processed foods, how it's starvation in the midst of plenty. I've been talking about it for over 30 years. The quote gurus 30 years ago started saying cattle protein and pork protein were causing all the health problems. I said, you guys are from Mars. It's the processed foods that are cheap, that publicly traded companies have duped Americans on. And we've got to get back to farmers market, fresh diet food for our kids to eat, so they're not eating these nachos and these Doritos and all this
Twinkies. Yes.
Think of that.
Cool Ranch
Somebody
Doritos.
Cool Ranch
somebody-
Doritos.
Stingers.
Stingers.
Somebody just said, these kids eat Twinkies. Are you kidding me? How would we ever do that? It's nuts.
You know what's going on right now?
Yeah.
We're getting a lesson in aging gracefully.
We are.
We definitely are.
We're getting a complete.
From the governor.
Also, would anybody be surprised if all of a sudden you're watching Yellowstone or Landman and the governor's on there? I mean, I can't believe
You have to watch it,
I
right?
can't believe that Costner hasn't reached out. Is he not the perfect?
He has.
He'd be the perfect character. All of a sudden, riding up on a horse and getting. Can you see him? Oh, he'd be so good.
You wear the white hat, right? Cowboy hat.
Well, my cowboy friend said, Pillen, until you learn how to ride a horse, you can't ride it. You can't wear a
hat.
So I'm back learning.
Do you ever get to say that to somebody? All hat, no cattle. Do you ever say that to somebody? I'd love to hear you say it.
I haven't, but by God, I might need to. I'll keep that line. Thank you.
Go to hell. Yeah.
But you're my Governor Pillen in the studio. Going back to NIL for a second. I'm curious from your playing time in the 70s to now. Obviously, it helps Nebraska in terms of getting great players because you said the fan base is wonderful. But within the locker room, some guys are making bigger amounts of money than other guys. If that was in your time, how would that have changed the camaraderie in the locker room?
Yeah, I think that the first thing that would come to my mind is the leadership. Coach Osborne, Coach Rule, getting everybody to understand. The thing that's so beautiful about football is, and it doesn't matter whether we're talking about money or where we're from and what the circumstances are, but to get everybody to understand how critical team is. And, it's not about you, it's about the team. And so I think that I have 100% confidence if we had all that happen and Coach Osborne would have kept us all focused on our role and our team and not let any of those distractions happen. And I have 100% confidence. I'm not around Coach Rule every day, but I'm around him enough. I have extraordinary belief and confidence in him that, they talk about it and that it's not going to be a distraction. It's focused on the team and the greater good of what the heck we're trying to do.
Governor Pillen.
That's the part that's so awesome about football.
Yeah.
Right. It makes that sport so unique.
I just interrupted the governor.
You cut him off. He's in the middle of it. So close. So close.
Now, what I wanted to ask you is, why do you think Osborne, Tom, could have functioned in this world? Sometimes you hear people say, I mean, he had amazing success during his time, but he couldn't do it now. What do you think?
Oh man, let's just talk about his life. So he was an extraordinary athlete. He became an incredible coach, 25 years, never winning less than 9 games.
Mm-hmm.
Then, by the way, then he becomes a United States congressman.
Mm-hmm.
And then he becomes athletic director. And now he's, still chairing the teammates mentoring program that's touching over 10,000 kids. And the ripple effect is he's in the generations of kids that became mentees that are now mentors. So, I mean, Coach has adjusted to everything under the sun. This would be just another little step.
He could do it.
Oh, not a shadow of a doubt.
What this is Jake asked the question about the. I'll ask you. This is Jake's question. Is that the government has been leaned on now? That's the constant conversation. Is we need help from the government on NIL. Thoughts?
Whoever's coming up with that thought, I'd be really, be saying, be careful what the heck you ask for. I'm not a believer government can fix a heck of a lot. I think government, as your governor, I believe we got too much government. I believe that we need to be focusing government on what government should be doing. Government's supposed to keep us safe. Government's supposed to get our children educated. We need to have roads and infrastructure. To say that somebody in government, elected officials, are going to be the folks that are going to figure out NIL, pun intended, that's hogwash.
That's great information.
Wow.
That is great information. This aging gracefully like that. I'll listen to this. The whole this interview for I can't wait to get out of here to listen to the show again.
Back to kind of just college football talk here. I think about this all the time, what Troy Dannon's trying to do raised millions and millions of dollars for the stadium project in this climate. Can you put in perspective while you're paying the players, while you have these new line items that you didn't have when, 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Put in perspective that challenge that the current AD has.
Yeah. Well, I'm really grateful that Troy's our AD because he sees the full field. He's not afraid to embrace something. He's not afraid to enter into what somebody might perceive as being controversial. I have great confidence in Troy in this, in that whole umbrella, because all I ever hear him say is, we are going to invest every dollar to make sure we win. We have to win. And so, if in the end, I don't know what it all is going to take, that game is changing every day. But if that means I got to keep sitting on a bench to watch a plank wooden bench to make sure we win, I'll be there. Mm-hmm. Right. Because that's what's the most, we have to have the resources tunneled so that we can win, that we can attract and can compete with the big boys in Texas and the Nike guys and all that. We have to compete with that. So we've got to make sure we use our resources judiciously to do that. And, I don't know what will come in. I don't know what the conferences will do, but if the good news is we in Nebraska and our leadership, Coach Rule and Troy, believe that it's not all about the money. We have to be competitive, but the NFL proves that, right?
Yep.
College, professional sports, we don't need to have the most money, but we got to have enough money to compete.
That's it.
And we talk about all the time in football also, is like every place I've been, what are they doing? Which means you had to know when you were at LSU what Alabama was doing, what Georgia was doing, what they look like. You had to know that going on. Like, let's worry about ourselves. True, but you better know when you get out there on Saturdays and all of a sudden you got to play Auburn and you got to play, and you got to play Georgia and you got to play Alabama, Florida. You better know what they're doing.
Well, and that was a beautiful example of what started Coach's run is the first few years when Alabama, when Oklahoma went to the wishbone, had recruited extraordinary speed. We didn't have that speed.
Nope.
So we had to adjust. So you have to know what everyone else is doing, and then no matter what the scenario is, because if you don't, you're going to roll.
Probably one of the biggest moves that Coach made, most likely, would be going to the athletic quarterback.
Yeah.
Going to a running quarterback, going to the Turner Gill was to make that change, to be like, okay, we're going to, because before when he was the offensive coordinator, it was drop back. You
had David Hum, and then you had Vince.
Vince like that. I mean, NFL
Vince
guys.
Ferragamo.
Yeah, NFL guys. Taggy was a drop back guy.
Yeah, he didn't run.
Yeah, didn't run. So, but he made that change, and probably was because when he talked to his defensive staff and players, we had to defend the Oklahoma wishbone. What's the biggest issue? It's not so much the wishbone; it's the guys running the wishbone.
100
is what it looked like. So that was a big change. And guess what he did? Just like you said, he adapted and said, he got it done
and knew what the other folks were doing.
I don't want to put you on the spot on this. I just can't help it.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I'll phrase
this
it
is Columbus to Columbus. This is fine. It's Columbus to Columbus.
Platte
Columbus
County
connection. Yes.
It's when you ask the questions of a governor, they mean more. Do you have an expectation for the football program right now? What is the governor's expectation?
Yeah. I don't know if I would use this as an expectation. The thing that I hope takes place is that Coach Rule and his staff will get all of these kids to get the gift of belief like Coach Osborne gave it to us. The gift of belief is all we're missing. These kids just simply have to believe they're the best team and that they're going to win. There was never a time, we didn't win them all, but the thing that was awesome that all of us that got to play for Coach Osborne, that was really, really special. There wasn't a shadow of a doubt we were going to win every game. There was not a shadow of a doubt that we weren't going to beat this team no matter what the circumstances were. So that, I'm a believer in the gift of belief. If you believe you can't, you're 100% correct.
That's not right.
That can be elusive, though, the gift of belief.
It goes back to discipline. It goes back to what you're doing. If you're always doing the best you can be and believe the biggest game is competing against yourself, you're going to have the gift of belief.
Coach Pillen.
This is, Coach, governor, player, everything. He does everything. By the way, somebody commented, we talked about health earlier and fitness. Genghis, one of our loyal listeners, says, "You're looking jacked, Governor." He's watching on the video cast. So
yeah, he should be on TV.
He's giving you compliments. You're looking swole.
He should be on
Genghis.
TV.
He could be on TV like Costner.
Yeah, he could be like Costner like that. Be a landman. He could be
just
on there.
Just a dysfunctional family.
Yeah, just riding in on a horse like that, wearing a hat.
Fun.
Yeah,
I'd be good on the show to ride a horse. I could do that. I could
do that
on the horse with
gallop in with his white hat. Imagine that. Imagine if we're watching again. All of a sudden, I'll be go to hell. That's our governor. There's Pillen. Pillen's on a horse. What's he doing? He's on TV. We're going to push this. This is something we're going to.
Will push.
I don't think I won't.
Yeah, don't push.
There'll be a phone call made.
Bill pushes.
100%.
Well, I think we're going to play the game show, and this is
wait a second
in Governor Pillen's wheelhouse. So I want you to be the lifeline today. Is that all right?
All right.
Okay.
Bill, are you okay?
No, I think we're going to be okay.
Bill is usually the lifeline.
He usually is. Today's topic is the 1976 Nebraska football season.
Okay. 1976.
You feel pretty good about that?
Freshman year, sophomore year.
Redshirt sophomore year.
Redshirt sophomore year.
Yeah, I've had great conversations. You guys will like this. So we're preseason ranked number 1 in the country. My brother Cleet and Vince Vergama are co-captains. First game of the year, we go down to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. And as I've told the Governor Landry, Jeff Landry's become a good friend. He's a hoot. Great guy, makes a lot of things happen. And I told him, I said, it's the most extraordinary stadium that I played in because, it was a 7:00 at night game. You could not hear one word. Everything was hand signals. But the one I'll never forget is they had the tiger outside the
right outside
the locker room, and people are poking this tiger's growling and over.
Whoa!
And so they've taken. You'll love this. They've taken the tiger away, but for one big game last year, Jeff Landry got the tiger back in the stadium.
Got him back in the stadium.
That was good. But I remember that. That was an extraordinary game. It ended up being a 6-6 tie, but it was that was a great indoctrination to intense, high level college football.
Can you imagine coming out of the locker room and they have a live tiger and they would poke him with sticks. Peter got a little down on that.
And then
they would to make him growl.
1976 we played at Indiana, and so Lee Corso.
Yes.
Lee Corso was the coach. We're out doing our everything, and Indiana's nowhere to be found. It's 5 minutes before kickoff, and here they come. Here Lee Corso comes with the team driving in a double layered bus down the line, and thinking he'd get his guys fired up more with that. So that was a Lee Corso doing crazy stuff back in 19.
How'd that go?
Yeah,
1970. We rolled them pretty good.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it didn't go so well. Imagine after the game, probably shouldn't have done the bus thing. At least
1976.
And then of course the tough one was Oklahoma in Memorial Stadium, and we had the better team, beat the tar out of them, and we got beat late with a halfback pass and a flea flicker, and it was absolutely devastating. One of the worst moments. Never forget it.
If you think you know as much about the 1976 football team
as
Governor Pillen,
go ahead, try it.
Good luck. 4-6-4.
The third left tackle.
5-6.
He's my roommate.
Shut up, Tipple starts right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play. 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
A special lifeline today for Sip is Governor Pillen, who was on the 1976 Nebraska football team.
What if Tony Davis calls in to make it interesting?
That'd be tough.
What if TD calls in?
You could. We do have Randy. How do you feel about the 1976 Nebraska football team, Randy?
Better times, maybe.
Better times.
Better times.
Thank
All right.
you.
Good job, Randy.
First question goes to you, Randy, and Sip has Governor Pillen for a lifeline. This should be a layup, I think. Randy, who was Nebraska's starting quarterback in the 1976 football season? For Randy here.
1976.
5, 4,
Ben Ferragamo.
There we go.
Oh, brilliant! Sipple mouthed the words to me. Who was it? We just talked about him.
Yeah, but
he just said 1976. This is our quarterback.
Yep.
Rank number one.
Might have been home. But anyway,
1-0 lead.
Okay, here we go.
Sip for you and Governor's in play here.
He's my lifeline.
Yeah, he's your lifeline. What defensive back and punt returner was a consensus All-American in 1976 with 4 interceptions and 2 blocked kicks among his accolades?
He's a fabulous Wonder Mons.
No.
Why would you not look at him? Oh.
The governor's sitting right here to help.
Wonder Mons was the monster back. He wasn't the punt returner.
And he was gone. He wasn't
even on the team. We're going to lose 1976 because Sipple just went off the rails. Just went off the rails.
Does Randy,
and he knows the answer.
This is a long
Look
game.
at him.
Randy, do you want to steal this or not?
Say the question again, please.
Yeah. Defensive back and punt
know
returner was a consensus All-American in 1976 with 4 interceptions and 2 blocked kicks among his accolades for that season.
Punt returner, you said?
And defensive back mostly, yeah. You don't have to take this. You don't have to take this. You get a point wrong if you go ahead.
I don't know. I'll pass.
Okay. You know what the answer was, Governor? Who was it?
that'd have to be Butter. Dave Butterfield.
It was Butter.
Wait a second.
You had it right here. You had it right here.
Didn't Butter have a 98-yard return against Missouri? Interception return?
No, that went the other way. I can't remember they had a 98-yard touchdown
against.
on us.
I thought Butter had a long one.
Hold on.
Butter.
That was one of those bad
Hold on.
ones.
I want to say something.
What?
Butterfield.
Dave Butterfield's not a household name.
That's why
you had a lifeline. Wonder Mons wasn't even on the team.
All right. We're still in the game. Here's Governor. It's a long
But
game.
here's the problem, though. If he gets this right, the
you
game's
lose.
over.
Yeah.
Randy,
just missed the question so we can continue on.
Randy for the win. Last question. Who led Nebraska in receiving yards with 561 and receiving touchdowns with 7 in 1976?
Tim Smith.
No.
All right.
Not Tim.
Okay, all right, hold on now.
You don't have to take this.
So the score, announce the score, please.
It's 1-0 Randy leads over you and Governor.
We're trying to tie this.
So here's the question. Governor, do you have the answer?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I'm
Take a
using
shot
my
at it.
lifeline.
We know we can lose a point here. I think you take the shot at it.
No, this is the Governor. He knows what's going on.
Go ahead.
Chuck Melito.
The mosquito!
The answer was Bobby Thomas. Bobby Thomas.
Yeah, okay.
So Randy wins.
We talked him
We have
into
an
it.
upset in our hands. Randy is the winner today. Congrats,
1976.
Randy.
Wonder Mons will go down forever.
He said it was good luck. Shut up, Sipple.
One of the best.
Awesome.
What's the last question
Here's the
for
last
the Governor?
question.
This is for the Governor.
There's actually 2 questions. Okay, last one was, what then Southwest Conference team did Nebraska beat 27-24 in the 76 Blue Bonnet Bowl to finish the season at 9-3? Who was that?
Texas Tech.
Was it Texas Tech? Yes, of course it was.
Brilliant.
And I'm getting Bill involved here. If you guys,
Yeah,
go
Bill's involved.
over under Bill's number here. Good luck with this one, Bill. Nebraska played at Hawaii prior to the bowl game in 1976, a 68-3 win for Nebraska. How many miles is it from Lincoln to Honolulu, where Hawaii plays?
2,469.
Over under that.
Governor.
2,000.
6,000 miles.
Okay. What do you say, Sip?
Yeah, I'll go over.
It's in the middle. 3,786
Okay, don't feel quite
miles.
so bad.
Not bad.
Okay.
Hey,
Not bad. Not a bad guess.
Wow, he put you on the spot.
I did. Yeah. Kind of jumped on me a little
Bill
bit.
has been to Hawaii many times. How many times have you been to Hawaii, Bill?
Probably about 25. Used to be my recruiting area, and I go to American Samoa too. And so that was fun, getting over into the South Pacific.
We took an L.
He did. That's okay.
It's all right. That stuff happens.
Well, he would have had Butterfield, though.
Yeah.
He
had
just went
butter.
Wonder Mons on that one.
Yeah, he had butter on that one. Is there any chance here while we still have the Governor here?
go ahead.
Obviously, it's pretty obvious like that. We know he's involved, obviously, with pork. Any chance we can give, if we have the 6th caller, a free box of pork chops? Can we do that for the caller?
Pork loins.
Pork loins.
Pork
Okay.
loins.
A free box of pork loins if you're the 6th caller. Like that'd be incredible.
Sounds good.
Sounds really good. That'd be like a Windsor loin. That'd be the same thing.
Oh, yes.
We could make it any.
We can do it. You want that? So we'll have a box of you. If you're the sixth caller, call in and we'll announce the winner. Thank you, Governor,
You
for
need
doing
to come in more. This has been incredibly natural.
Fun.
God, it's the skill set.
You belong
of him
here.
Yeah, this is unbelievable.
He's got to think on his feet. He thinks on his feet.
He's rested.
You guys are the best. Hey, I got a good night's sleep.
He got a good night's
I got
sleep.
about 4.5 last night.
Yeah,
but,
he was.
you guys are great. Thanks for keeping it alive. Brent, it's a big deal. All of us Nebraskans love our athletics. We love our Nebraska football. We love our women's volleyball and all the kids and such support. So it's important everybody realize what a big deal that is for our kids and what a big deal it is for the state of Nebraska. It's
100%.
gigantic. It brings us together. It's one of the things we believe in, so many things together in Nebraska, but we love to cheer our Huskers on all together. It's a cool deal.
It's crazy. We get a bunch of listeners to the show because of what Steve and Jake built here, but they listen because of Nebraska. They listen. That's incredible fans. It's not just that's why they listen and so passionately. So we're very lucky.
I love to say it all the time. We are Nebraska. It's important. We're proud as heck of that.
That's great.
Awesome. Governor Pillen, thanks for the hour.
Guys.
We'll see you again soon. Thanks so much. Sean Callahan's next for hour 3 at Early Break with the Ticket.
That was
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Midwest Bank. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We interrupt this commercial break for an important story.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left it once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
Are you a skilled mechanic looking for your next opportunity? Nebco is hiring. They're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. They offer competitive wages, great benefits, service trucks, OEM-level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Apply today at nebco.com. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for the Nebco shop. Learn more at nebco.com. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at nebco.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. There are great Mexican restaurants all over town, but there is one that is especially worth the drive from any part of town. Tacos Los Hermanos at 70th and Havelock. Cool off this summer with a delicious horchata or other special drinks, and grab one of their famous taco boxes for a group of friends or coworkers to enjoy, full of birria tacos and many other options. Don't forget their great desserts like tres leches, flan, and cheesecake. Get to Tacos Los Hermanos for lunch or dinner today at 70th and Havelock in Lincoln.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in August. Try their brand new S'mores cold brew with graham cracker cold foam. Also try a S'mores croissant and add cake batter cream cheese to any bagel. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Tune in every Saturday from 12 to 2 p.m. for The Law of Lift with Dr. Lawrence Chatters. Sit back and enjoy listening to Dr. Chatters discuss real stories involving struggle, inspiration, and real-life experiences with special guests and insights. Remember, the higher the pressure, the greater the lift. It's The Law of Lift with Dr. Lawrence Chatters every Saturday from 12 to 2 p.m. right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law Group and find out how we can help get you the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. 877-42-LIBERTY. Liberty Law Group. Trial attorneys you can trust.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, a chance of showers and storms this morning, and nearly sunny and breezy, with a high around 91. Tonight, a slight chance of showers and storms, otherwise partly cloudy, below around 72. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies with a light breeze. It'll be hot with a high near 94. I'm meteorologist Kyle Flecker for 93.7 The Ticket, and theticketfm.com.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop!
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
Wake up, Lincoln.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late.
It's time for Early Break, presented by Nebco. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I like Stone.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
And here comes a sandwich from God.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
Hey, somebody grab me a mocha quick, would you?
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 3 on a Wednesday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on early break. Third hour, sponsored by our friends at Nebco. Now hiring at Ready Mix Concrete. Apply today at nebcoinc.com. Again, thanks again to Governor Pillen for coming in for
full hour.
Over an hour. Just over an hour. It was great.
God, he can talk sports.
He was on his cruise today. He was always on his cruise.
We got a lot of better times.
Oh, that's what I was just going to say.
The better time stuff. Him talking about what it was like playing in the 70s, Mushroom Gardens. It was like playing for Coach Osborne.
We could have him on weekly and just say this is the governor, and he's going to talk about better
times. That's it.
Better times with the governor.
We won't even.
Ooh, that's the title of the segment. Better times with the governor.
Just talk 70s. That's it.
We didn't even talk music with him.
Nobody get a chance to even talk music.
Time. I bet you Governor Pillen could talk music at a high level.
Oh, it'd be a high level.
70s music, Jake.
He rides in on his horse.
Your eyes would glaze over.
No, I love I play a lot of 70s music. I like 70s music.
I know you too.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine what it would be like talking music with. We even get to it.
No,
we talk
next
about
time.
Governor, if you're listening, we're talking about music next time.
Next time. Text into the show. Give us one of your favorite bands.
Yellow.
We're joined by Husker Alliance Sean Callahan. Sean, before we get to fall practice, I'm curious, are you aware of the Mushroom Gardens, what they were at UNL, Sean?
Gosh, are those the things? Are they in the library?
No, you hit him with the hard one.
I'm just off the bat. We talked about with the governor.
Wait, no, the stack. I was thinking of the stacks. I'm sorry. No, I know I've heard of them. Yes, but refresh my memory, please.
Mushroom Gardens is where the team in the 60s, whatever years it was, 60s, 70s, shoot all the way into the 80s. That's where they trained at. It was a kidney-shaped track that was dirt, half dirt, half cinder, and it was underneath the. You had to walk down the steps into the East Stadium is where it was at, and there was pillars in there, and they would run around. It'd get so dusty you couldn't see across the track. But that's what they used to do: spring conditioning,
better times,
winter conditioning.
As you would say, better times. As now they work out in a Ritz-Carlton.
Exactly, it's different now.
They do. Your dad would have been down there, though, Sean.
Yeah, he would. Now, my dad talked about the Schulte Fieldhouse, obviously, in the stick fighting that they would do back in the day when you would have the linemen basically wrestle over a stick.
Yeah, combative drills.
Combative drills with the stick.
Better times.
That sounds like fun, actually. Okay, Sean.
Sean, you were at the practice on Saturday, the 2.5-hour practice of 1890, which was nice for them to allow us to be in the stadium. I'm curious. We didn't see Dane Key that day. He did not practice. He practiced yesterday, it sounds like. But when you saw the receiving room besides him, what did you think about that unit, Sean?
Well, I mean, you can just kind of see what they've invested in, what they've had. I mean, Ja'Cory Barney obviously had a big year last year, and he's going to be better this year. But Isaiah Hunter and Cortez Mills, those two players look like immediate guys that are going to help them. And then Quinn Clark and Keelan Smith are two guys they've developed within the program. So it was an impressive group. And we always forget Janiron Bonner, but I do think he's got a role on this team, this offense. Yeah. And yeah, you're right. Dane Key wasn't out there. So I think they've invested in this receiver group to give Dylan Raiola and Dana Holgerson what they need to really make this offense go at the level it needs to go at for this season to be successful.
Okay, I'm just going to hit you with one, Sean. Is there any concern of yours right now that the offense is ahead of the defense by maybe too far of a margin?
I think it's pretty dangerous when you only. I mean, it's really dangerous to say that when they haven't really scrimmaged yet.
Good point. That's a good point.
And, they haven't had any, live to the ground tackling.
Good point.
So it's hard to judge the defense when they're limited in how they can finish a play and they can only, touch and thud. And they're really careful of, what they do near the quarterback. But, yeah, I mean, I would think right now just what the offense has with that veteran offensive line, the veteran receivers, a returning starter at quarterback, a returning starter at running back, they have more experience than what the defense has, especially on the front defensive line as far as starts coming back. But the back seven of the defense is experienced. I mean, those linebackers have played a lot of football. Those secondary guys have started and played a lot of football. So it really, to me, is just the defensive line is the one group that they're trying to break in a lot of guys who have not started at the Big Ten level.
Yeah, that was a veteran answer to sort of a rookie question. Thank you, Sean. Okay, so you heard John Butler yesterday at the podium. John Butler's the defensive coordinator, asked about Williams-Nwaneri. What is your feel for Williams-Nwaneri, the high price transfer from Missouri? What should we expect from him? Is it too early to tell, or do you have an expectation?
Well, I look at him as a long-term play.
Okay.
This is not a one-and-done ideal transfer thing where, like, all right, we got this guy here for 1 year. Let's maximize it like a Trey Palmer. You've got him for 4 years technically, and obviously redshirted at Missouri. But what I envision for him is almost kind of like more probably like a James Williams type role where there are passing situations. They're going to bring him in and rush the quarterback and be a guy that can get to you. Because I do think when he pins his ears back at a high level, he's going to be really good. But it's the rest of the things that he's obviously probably still trying to learn and understand as far as what it takes to play at this level. Because, if he was good enough last year, he would have played more at Missouri, but they redshirted him last year. And I know the role. John Butler was, didn't beat around the bush. Hey, he's going to play a role for us. I mean, the reporter kind of phrased the question kind of like, almost like, yeah, it kind of sounds like he's a ways out, or is he going to play? And he's like, oh, he'll play for us. I mean, he made that clear right away that they're going to play him. I think it's a matter of what kind of role they carve out for him now.
Well, this is sort of a loaded question, not even a question, but do you understand the complication in people's minds when you say, I look at Williams-Nwaneri as a long-term play, because the complicator being the money now involved, that you're paying a lot of money for a long-term play? I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I think you're right, but you understand the complication.
It is complication, but you have them for 4 years. So that's what I mean. This is not a 1 year transfer by tech. I mean, but we can revisit that at the end of the year, I guess, and see where it's at. But this is somebody you could have for 3 or 4 years in the program. And I think that's what makes this Williams-Nwaneri edition different compared to a lot of high price transfers you end up bringing into your program.
Sean, we had a look at the running backs on Saturday, and Emmett Johnson, of course, running back, the first running back, but Mekhi Nelson was the one to get the second reps. I mean, how important is he going to be to this team this year if he is indeed the second running back for the Huskers?
Well, he looks explosive. He's got some good wiggle and move to him. Looks like a guy that's a good receiving back too. And I thought in the 11-on-11, he got in the first play and popped it for a big gain. I think last year we forget how late he got to Lincoln too. He didn't really arrive to Lincoln until July. So he didn't really have a full off season. They just kind of threw him in and he joined the team at camp. And I think it makes sense that he's come on now being in Lincoln for 13, 14 months. You've started to see him really get more comfortable and grow. And the opportunity is there too. I mean, there's an opportunity there for two other backs probably besides Emmett Johnson, and it looks like he's going to be one of them. Probably Isaiah Mosey could potentially be the third one.
Sean, you have some. How do you size up the backup? We'll call it the competition for the number 2 quarterback spot. What were your takeaways in that regard from the open practice on Saturday, which you saw?
Well, I think Jalen Gramstad has the leg up just in the the knowledge, the understanding, being a veteran that's played a lot of college football at Northwestern and been around it here now 2 seasons, going into a second season. But long term on this roster, you can see TJ Lateef and what he could be. And, he surprised me how poised he looked this early on. He got here for the bowl game. I remember we were in New York. He was at practice at Fordham that day when we were out there. So, he's been here a while and learned to develop. He came from a very high level of football, the highest level in California.
Okay.
So I do think he is further along. I would peg him as the third over Davila. And I would say right now, I mean, he's closed the gap more on that 2 job than maybe we thought going into the year. I mean, it felt like, there's going to be no one that's going to make it interesting, but I do think he could make it interesting where he is a guy that has a lot of potential.
Sean, regarding the tight end room, Mac Markway out for the year, of course, with the knee injury, but we saw Luke Lindenmeyer, we saw Heinrich Harburg, we saw Carter Nelson look pretty solid on Saturday. I mean, do you feel okay about that group without Mac Markway?
Yeah, we never really saw Mac Markway. That's the thing. It's like Dennis Holgerson said. He literally practiced like a day or two last year, and he got hurt. And he practiced one day here, and he got hurt. So he's practiced less than 5 times as a Nebraska Cornhusker. He's never played in a game. So it's hard to really know what was realistic. But he was a veteran that played for LSU. You can't deny what he did as a freshman there. But unfortunately, Nebraska's never been able to get that version of Mac Markway. So yeah, it is kind of concerning, I think, when you look at that tight end position, knowing that you've got a converted quarterback, you've got a converted wide receiver in Carter Nelson, Harburg and Nelson, and now you're trying to kind of figure out what it's going to all look like. Obviously, Lindenmeyer is going to be the steady piece in that group. But how do you kind of mix in Harburg and how do you mix in Carter Nelson of those guys?
Okay, Sean. Are you
major storms coming through, boys?
Is that what that is?
I don't know what is causing the feedback. It's driving me crazy, though.
Could be the alert. Could be the storm, Jake. Look at it out there.
It is downpouring. It is downpouring outside. Go ahead, Sam.
Could be a storm. We talk a lot. We Sean, I notice in this camp we're talking a lot about offense. I want to shift to defense. Back to defense. A simple question. What is the strength of this defense as you see it right now?
I would say the strength is the potential versatility of the different parts they have.
Okay.
If that makes sense. I think there's lots of guys that can rush the passer and do different things in different ways. And I would say that's the strength right now when you look at just what this defense could be under John Butler. I don't think it's like locked into like certain parts. I think there's ways to mix and match the parts, and that will be what John Butler, what Phil Snow, and that crew are going to have to put together. Just all the different parts and things that they have to do.
How big do you think Snow is in this conversation, Phil Snow?
I think he'll be pretty big in just his knowledge. I mean, I was on another show this morning, and I said, look, this is the guy that was calling defenses against Charlie McBride. I mean, he's been around the block. He understands the game, both from a high college level and a high pro level, as does John Butler. So I just think having two of those guys working collaboratively is going to go a long way in kind of building this unit. I mean, they got to get better at third down, though. I mean, that was kind of their Achilles heel. They just didn't have the right things going for them on some key third and downs where they played outstanding on first and second down. And then on a situation where they were supposed to get off the field on third and long, they weren't able to get off the field.
Yeah, and I think that was a tipping point. I mean, how many times would you sit up in the press box? It'd be 3rd and 7, and you gotta get off the field, and they didn't. They didn't. Jake,
we're having some feedback.
What did you do, Sipple?
I don't know what's happening to the headsets, but Sean, we're gonna let you go because we got to figure this out. Sean Callahan, sorry to cut you short, but we got some headset issues there.
Appreciate it, guys. You guys can figure out what's going on in that place.
We will.
All right, God bless you.
Sean Callahan has to be online. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's an issue with phone call. I don't know. Don't know what's happening.
Huh.
Yeah, not good. All right, we're gonna go to break and try to fix this during the break. This is horrible. So we'll be back. When we come back, we'll try to do Bill's Thrills next.
Give it a shot.
On Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by Nebco on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, a chance of showers and storms this morning, and mainly sunny and breezy with a high around 91. Tonight, a slight chance of showers and storms, otherwise partly cloudy, a low around 72. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies with a light breeze. It'll be hot with a high near 94. I'm meteorologist Kyle Thacker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Hello, Husker fans. Stop into Zollner Ford Beatrice for all your automotive needs. Whether new or used, car, truck, crossover, SUV, or EV, we've got them. Shop our ever-changing specials at ZollnerofBeatrice.com or give us a call today and go Big Red. We are Zollner Ford Beatrice, Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce is complicated. It affects every part of your life, your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce and the unexpected directions that it can take, it's times like this that you need a partner you can count on.
If you're a man facing divorce, contact Cordell & Cordell today to connect with a local divorce attorney who understands the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Text GO99 to 323232. GO99 to 323232. GO99 to 323232. 1221 N Street, Lincoln. Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textingterms.us. Texting enrolls you for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply, stop to opt out.
Mike, I've been thinking, our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes! Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. This month kicks off Koppel's 50th anniversary sale. We're celebrating 50 years by offering an additional $500 discount to the next 100 customers that buy a new vehicle. This is in addition to the huge savings already in place. You can take an extra $500 off our discounted price, or we can cut you a check on the spot. Celebrate with savings and see why customers have trusted Koppel since 1975. It's our way of saying thank you for all these years.
We interrupt this commercial break for an important story.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Fuhrer's cheese spread. So he left it once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
Big news, Nebraska. Love Omaha is now Love Nebraska. This is more than just a new name. It's a tribute to what Nebraska represents in the world of volleyball. It's still the same team with the same mission, led by players you know and love. Now backed by a new ownership group led by Jordan Larson. As Love Nebraska, they're entering an exciting new chapter, pushing for a championship title in 2026 and building new opportunities for the next generation of players across the state. They want you with them. Let's show the world how Nebraska plays volleyball. Join the movement at lovneb.com and sign up to become a Love Nebraska Insider today.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in August. Try their brand new s'mores cold brew with graham cracker cold foam. Also try a s'mores croissant and add cake batter cream cheese to any bagel. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
We're on the air.
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Kaiser Blasting and Coatings can blast and powder coat anything metal. We're talking railings. I'm about to go insane. Might be Bill's microphone. Bill, you want to change microphones over there? I think it's that's the microphone's the problem. Let me try that one, Sip. Go ahead and test. That one's. I think it might be Bill's
Back Mark way.
Yeah. All right. Okay, hang on. Nope. Problems. I don't know what's happening here. I don't. That was Sips that time. That was Sips. I don't know what's happening. If you're just tuning in, your mics are off for a second because I got to figure this out. It's a straight deluge. It's a downpour in downtown Lincoln, and I don't know if it's affecting their microphones or what's happening. I've called their IT guy trying to fix this, but I'm about to go insane over here. It's okay. Okay, try again. Nope. Don't. I would recommend don't blowing into the mic. Oh my God! All right. Sounds like a horror show in here. I don't even know what to say at this point. We have to get through the show. We got 25 more minutes of the show, and our microphones have completely lost their ways. I don't know what's happening.
We all come to your mic, Jake.
No, I don't know what's going to happen. This has never happened in my history of my lifetime, ever in 14 years of radio, where the microphones just don't work. They don't work. I've called the IT guy. Every microphone right now is not working. Can me turn on this headset over here? It might be a headset turned up too loud, possibly. We're doing this is live radio. We make mistakes here in radio. Maybe turn down one of the volumes of the head. There we go. That might be better. That might have fixed things right there. That sounds better.
Some things.
Okay, I think we're better now. Hang on. Go ahead.
Test.
Okay, yeah, I think we're good.
How about now?
I think we're good. What was the problem?
I unplugged him.
There's a headset issue. That one over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I handled it. Guys, I just handled it.
Good job, Bill. Well,
thanks.
Now you got to see
me and Ellie. Ellie looked at me. She goes, try this.
Now it's fixed.
Yeah.
It's fixed.
Ellie fixed it. Thank you.
Jake.
Welcome to live radio where things don't always go right.
We got 28 minutes of heaven.
We can do this. Let's go to the thrills.
I got to finish this read real quick because I was interrupted by the sound of
Kaiser.
The sound of death on these airwaves.
Just regroup.
Kaiser Blasting and Coatings can blast and powder coat anything metal, railing, fences, yard signs, car bodies, car frames, trailers, and more. They blast away years of corrosion and protect with a durable coating. Please call at 402-421-3559 or go to kaiserblasting.com.
This rain will cause corrosion. There's only one way to fix it. There's one chance to save yourself. Get to the campus. It's your only chance. Get to Jace. Get to the campus. Rain corrosion's happening as we speak, and now we can fix it. We have the capabilities. We have the manpower.
Yeah, don't fret.
Don't fret. Do not worry about this. They can rebuild it. They can recode it. They can reblast it.
Yep.
Kaiser.
Whatever you see on whatever you have, if it's a wheelbarrow, your truck, whatever, and you identify it as an issue, it can be taken care of.
There's
fixable. Issues and then there's fixes. There's issues and there's fixes. It's like anything in life.
God, that'd be incredible to see that big, heavy wheelbarrow kind of botched up, and you take it in there and it comes out brand new.
Ooh.
It's your grandpa's wheelbarrow.
Yes.
From the 40s. Used it in the garden.
Yes.
All of a sudden now it's back. This is history. Kaiser makes history.
Set it in a prominent place in your yard.
Yeah.
KaiserBlasting.com called today for a
Prominent.
quote. I'm glad the mics are fixed. With that,
Jake.
let's do. Yeah, thank you. That headset had to get unplugged. That was
a lot.
That was troubling. Again, 14 years doing radio. I've never had.
Thank
that
you,
happen
Ellie.
Before. Thank you to the unplugging. That was wonderful.
Bill's
Thank you,
been in
Phil.
situations like that as a coordinator where it just
He's
feels like
keep us
everything's
cool.
going to hell.
And keep us cool. He
Right?
did.
You're cool,
Just
yeah.
like where the world's collapsing.
It was collapsing,
Yeah.
but now,
but it wasn't really
Good
collapsing.
thing about Jake, he didn't show it on his face at all.
no, not at all.
And
Very
then-
cool.
yeah, imagine Jake on third down. I don't know.
Well,
You call it.
as the
My
only
stuff ain't working.
as the only person in this room that
Yeah,
has
be damned. Yeah.
experience on.
I don't know,
forward.
Coach Rule. You call it? I can't get anything right. Nothing's right here.
Be damned.
As the person that runs the board, I was a little bit freaked out because you guys can't do anything to really fix that.
Well, you just turned it on us.
Okay,
Jake, you're fine.
let's do some Bill's Thrills here on a Freud.
You're fine.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting
going
up
out
the
there?
morel mushroom bonanza.
Oh,
yeah.
Is it
we
gonna be
need it.
bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. You see, I sent you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break.
Bill's Thrills sponsored by Dynert Contracting. Randy, you need someone for remodels of your kitchen, bathroom.
I
or
wish
a
the
whole
governor was
house.
here for a Randy.
He could be.
Imagine the governor doing a Randy.
It'd throw him.
It would. It'd throw him. He might jump in. I bet he could do a Randy
he would
himself.
jump.
Yeah.
He would jump for sure.
Thank you.
You can call Randy or text him at 402-417-5204 for any questions about remodels and a free consultation at that.
Tell you one thing, with this weather out there, you think Randy's at home? No, he's working. Didn't even phase him. I get to see him and Hayden driving through this weather. It's like, no, we got a basement to get done, Hayden, so let's worry about that.
They got jobs.
They got jobs. They have jobs. Thank you, Randy Diner.
For sure.
Wild Card Wednesday today, Bill?
We got Bill's Thrills.
It goes. This is going to be also ties into me and Steve's aging gracefully.
Okay.
It's not the worst. Just be first. It's not the worst. Just be first. What the hell? Just yell. What the hell? Just yell. So this is what comes up. So anyone at the age of me and Steve at this time,
late 50s,
we have all lost versions of our hearing. Everyone. There's nobody that doesn't have not lost some sense of hearing. Everyone I talked to at our age. Brett Wall has incredible. My best friend, and he's the owner and operator and the CFO of Medtronics, a multi-billion-dollar company. He doesn't have any gray hair. You know why? Because he dyes his hair, and it's fine. He's my best friend. He dyes his hair. He's 60 years old.
Okay.
Hearing you can't solve. There's no solving to it. There's nothing you can really do without the hearing aid situation. So my point is, this happened last night like that. So we're in bed laying there. Laura says something. And I'm like, what? What? I have to push the pillow back like that. Then she goes, I said, what? And she just yells at me.
Boy.
And just yells at me. And I look at her, I go, I'm not trying to not be able to hear. That's not something I don't try to do. She just yell at that. My point is this.
That's super fun.
Here's my point. Just yell first. The first thing I would love to be sitting at breakfast on a Sunday and have her just yell, I'm going to Costco about 9. Because she's going to have to yell for me to hear. So instead of going through the three, excuse me, what was that? Help me out here. And then she yells and she looks at me, just tell people to yell at you right away. It would solve everything, wouldn't it, Steve? All of us at our age, it'd be so great if someone just
ask of your significant other to yell
all the time. If I'm at home, I'd prefer that she just be like that. I'm gonna shower. If you can help Gigi get to dance. And I'm like, thank you. I'd be fine. I'm not mad about that.
You can tell
Instead
she's
of being
not mad
like,
at
what?
you. Yeah.
Or have that look in my face, like, and then she says the next time it's only slightly elevated.
Well, God bless you, Laura.
She talks very soft. It's not her fault. I can't hear. So there's a way to fix it. Just yell first. And then there's no repeating.
Does Gigi have to yell too? Yes.
Yeah, everyone does.
Yes,
in our house.
everybody does.
And then the look on my face, I'm like, I can't hear you. I have no idea what you're saying to me. We're in bed last night. We were 2 feet from each other, and I had no idea what she was saying. It was like Charlie Brown's teacher.
She yelled.
Yeah. Finally, she just yelled at me.
I said.
And I was like,
I love it.
And like, so I'm not mad at her at all. But if people once you get to our age, we can't hear. There's no hearing. Everybody has to lean in.
Yeah, we lean
We
in.
do the lean in all
The
the
lean in,
time.
you look at people.
Yeah, you can't have that happen. Right there.
I look
So-
at people closer than I ever have when I'm talking to them.
So
Charlie Brown's teacher. Wah,
wah, wah, wah, wah, wah, wah, wah, wah, wah, wah. It was the best.
What's the headline?
That was the
again?
teacher.
What was your headline again?
I'll do it. Got it right here.
What the hell?
It's not the worst. Just be first. What the hell? Just yell. Just be first. Yell everything to start. Because you get so annoyed by the third time that you're worked up as the person. You're very worked up.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, now there's
We've
some
all
questions
been
we have to address here, Bill. What is the threshold of age that you do this to somebody, that you're assessing somebody's you?
Well, you have to have a pretty good idea. Like Laura knows that I can hear. She
Right.
knows that. And she has a very soft voice. It's hard to hear because when
She does have a soft voice.
It's a calming voice.
When we're at work here, none of us really say what to each other very much. We hear pretty well.
We
it's
do.
decent. But if I'm in the band workout room, I don't hear. I have no idea. How many times do I yell, "What's going on out there?" And I'd appreciate if you, when you're talking to Ellie, if you'd yell, because I know what was going on in the other room.
Ellie, please yell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
just yeah.
I just
As
prefer
loud
a
as you
high
can.
volume at all times. Just imagine John Butler talking to you. Well, Steve, the D line. It'd be awesome.
But the question for there's somebody that has to assess you, and do you just automatically talk loud, assuming that the person
you should
can't hear
assume
very
this
well?
is more of people that you talk to.
Is it 55 and up? Is it 58 and up? Is it 60 and
about
up?
54 and up.
Okay.
That's when it starts to happen.
You-
But
so you
this
see what
is
I'm
really
saying.
the people that you're associated with all the time.
Mhm.
That you're talking to them all. Because at our house, there's it's probably 30, 40 times a day. What was that?
Yeah.
Hey, run that by me again. I don't hear it. I don't understand what it is.
I like this.
And the number of times
it's a
also
tricky one, though.
number of times also she's like, went over this. I talked to you about this, and I have no knowledge
Didn't
of
hear
it.
it.
And it just didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Just
No,
didn't hear
for
it.
sure. For
Anything
sure.
from the text line?
Well, we have a
Jake?
lot of response to this one, Bill. 464-5685. Big B says, Bill, I think we just became best friends with this topic.
Wow.
Totally get it, 100%.
Thank you. I like
Just
friends.
yell.
I like having friends.
Unnamed texter says, my wife yells at me all the time. I am 59 and I cannot hear well. And people ask, why do you yell at him? Well, he has to be yelled at.
They have to be yelled
can't
at. When
hear.
you're 59, guys, you don't hear.
Right.
You don't. Sip's got a thing going right now with
He
just
does.
allergies, but that doesn't even matter. The stuff that's going. You can't hear, and if he's even healthy, can't hear. That's everybody. It's not like, well, we're around a lot of loud equipment and firearms and cymbals banging.
No.
You just lose your hearing.
You start to lose it.
You just start to lose it at that age.
Hizzlebear says, I'm going to meet you one day and yell my name to you.
Hizzlebear. I love it. I'd be like, thank you. I would not be mad if someone yells at me.
No, you're what your suggestion is they do it.
Lead off with
Lead
it.
off.
That we don't have to do the lean in. Like,
just
what was
yell.
That? What'd you say? I didn't catch all that.
Sanderson says, this is beautiful. Amy, my wife, and I literally have to yell at each other all day long. If she's not looking at me, I can't hear her.
Oh no,
God.
The number of times I will. This will be a classic response. You're in the other room, facing the other way. All I hear is again, wah 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 wah. It's all that I hear. Charlie Brown's teacher. It's all I get.
This is beautiful. This is sort of aging
So I'm not mad
gracefully.
at all at my awesome wife. I prefer if she would just yell first.
Yes.
Just be first. Anything else?
Yeah, Kevin in Waukee, Iowa says, here's the deal. My dad is 80 and he refused to get hearing aids. He says it's just background noise and the hearing aids won't help out at all.
Ooh, interesting. That's a tough subject.
I don't know. My parents have them.
Do they have them?
And when they have them, life's better.
Do they have them?
Oh yeah, they have them, and life's better. Both. If they don't have them, it's not good. It's not good at all.
Because
all there's just seeing people's lips move. That's it. So they have to have it. Jake, I see you're smiling over there.
Someone says, Joan Boulder says, we know the audio is fixed because Bill yelled and nothing happened to the microphone. So
Yes.
we got to fix. We got to fix.
Oh, that was stress. This is an interesting one for me. I don't know what to say. I've never heard that suggestion that you just start by yelling.
Start yelling immediately.
And the person can say, you don't need to yell. I can hear fine. They can say
you
that.
say, no, I need to yell.
Yeah. So now, just imagine us laying in bed watching all of a sudden. Do you have the remote?
Are you?
And
yelling?
I would be thankful.
Why are you yelling?
I'd be thankful.
You know what I'm thankful for is these headphones.
Oh yeah, they
These
help us a
headphones.
lot.
You have no idea.
We can hear everything.
Yeah.
The governor could hear him perfectly. Now he has a very great voice, easy to hear.
Soothing.
Soothing, yes.
Are you saying the governor has a soothing voice?
It's just a nice, pleasant voice.
It is.
Yeah,
You want to be a horse and Rocky or what? Pig Feet on YouTube says
Pig Feet. This is new.
This is new. The hearing loss is worse in a large group setting. Sitting at a big table with a group, it's terrible.
It is.
Oh, background noise is at a restaurant.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden there's 8 at a table and there's clinking of glasses or silverware. Yeah, right now
Nope.
I
No go.
I do a lot of this.
Oh, there's places
Just
I
grinning
don't
and
go
nodding.
in.
I'm not sure what you said, but yeah, sure.
Exactly. The fake laugh. Give one a couple of those. Oh, I have like no idea what was just said. I have no idea what was just said.
Aging is very interesting.
It's a lot. It's a
You
lot.
have a lot of ammo for aging gracefully on Friday this week.
Yeah, both the governor and Bill have weighed in.
Thank you. Jake, who won the
Oh, that was it Doug or Dave? Doug.
Doug was the 6th caller.
Doug
He
won
a
the box of pork loins from
Yes.
From the governor?
From
From the
Governor
governor.
Pillen, yeah.
Yeah, box of them.
And he knows about that.
Yes, we asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, we asked.
He confirmed that's okay.
Yes.
So congrats to Doug on winning some pork chops, pork loins
Directly from the governor.
Yeah,
How
from
about
the
that?
governor?
I just won some pork loins from the governor. Being caller 6.
This was this was an interesting one.
Very interesting.
This is a sort of an aging gracefully.
Money G in Kansas says, I don't have hard hearing. The people talking to me are just soft spoken. That's on the Bills level there. Yeah. My
Could
hearing's
be.
fine. You just got to speak louder. Yell.
There's There's something to that. It really is. But it's something. There was times when you're at the table is huge in the conference room for the football staff. Any staff you're on. So I was always like, oh man.
Oh, really?
I'd be sitting there sometimes. I'd just like leaned in, like I got to hear this
Uh-huh.
of what's being said. Most people are loud enough that you could hear, but it was a concern.
Yeah.
It was a concern. You just hope it wasn't a direct question to you either. Where all of a sudden you're just grinning and like, Bill, they asked you a question.
Ugh.
So that makes you nervous.
It does make you nervous.
Yes.
One last time the headline, Bill. Do you one last time? Sorry.
It's not the worst. Just be first. What the hell? Just yell.
That is
yell
Bill's
first.
I love this.
Talk normal second.
That is
I love this.
Bill's Thrills, sponsored by Diner Contracting. Before we get to break, I'm curious, Bill, the lights on your house last night, were they back to Mardi Gras?
We started to mess with them a little bit, and we went there was a red strobe going on, kind of in and out. So we had some of that. We ended up settling right back into Mardi Gras about like 10:15.
Fine.
Yeah. So it says it's just kind of our favorite one. We really enjoy it right now. And really, what is it? Early August. There's not a lot of statements to be made at this time, so we're keeping it very status quo. If you want your life to change, get the halo lights.
Status quo.
Well, when you see it, I'm telling you.
What is the red
strobe? Well, it wasn't really strobe. I guess it was like a rolling light.
Yeah, it goes around.
Roll
It goes
through.
around the house.
Yeah, so it was almost like you're like
moving.
It's a moving light, and that was just the fact that you could do it was incredibly cool. So
It was moving.
Yeah, it was.
Learn more at halocustomlighting.com. The spillover is next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by Nipco on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hog Wild's giant stuffed baked potatoes are anything but basic and really hit the spot when you're craving a little comfort food. Nothing is more satisfying than a Hog Wild baked potato loaded with butter, sour cream, cheddar cheese, bacon bits, and chives. Add your choice of a Hog Wild house smoked meat like pulled pork, chicken, or brisket for a little extra. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Hello, Husker fans. Stop into Zollner Ford Beatrice for all your automotive needs. Whether new or used, car, truck, crossover, SUV, or EV, we've got them. Shop our ever-changing specials at ZollnerofBeatrice.com or give us a call today and go Big Red. We are Zollner Ford Beatrice, Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at Window WinterWorldLincoln.com. Winter World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
If one of the things running through your mind as a business owner is the recurring worry of possible cyber attacks, you can let out a sigh of relief. Hamilton Business Technologies has you covered. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Hi, I'm Eli Barnes, Assistant Vice President at Midwest Bank at the 70th and Pioneers and 27th Jamie Lane locations. I love working with families and small businesses right here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Banking shouldn't be complicated, and that's why we make it personal. Whether it's opening your child's first account or securing a loan for your next big step, I'm here to help. Stop in today and say hello. I'd love to meet you. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in August. Try their brand new s'mores cold brew with graham cracker cold foam. Also try a s'mores croissant and add cake batter cream cheese to any bagel. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes. Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is time for the spillover, sponsored by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One Love. Fun show today. But wild for a second when we had some audio issues with the microphones, but it was good during the whole time with Governor Pillen. Thanks for him once coming in for the full hour.
Yeah.
He was here for an hour and 15 minutes.
He was.
Very natural on radio, by the way.
Yes.
The governor's very natural. He can go from topic to topic really easy. You'd expect that a governor can think on his feet. He does that very well, even though he's sitting down. But you know what I'm saying.
We got you there.
Sean was great.
It's too bad that we had some issues for the audio. We would have had Sean on a little bit longer, but it's okay. Sean was great.
Spider-Man was out.
Spider-Man, we did not see him here. Only person that's seen him so far has been Blitzkrieg and
me.
Jake.
That's right.
The only 2 people who have seen him.
He was, and no, there was somebody else in the Haymarket. There's 3 people. Unnamed.
Okay.
No, that was Jake in the Haymarket saw him earlier. So there's
Spider-Man.
Yeah, at 5:42, I saw Spider-Man walking at 17th and L in Lincoln.
Wild show today. Wild. Rain came in.
Yeah, we had a
That
huge storm. We had a
was
monsoon
What did we
for
get?
a half
An inch
hour.
of rain? Had to get. I mean, it was unbelievable.
If that wasn't, that was a lot of rain.
That was like what 15, 20 minutes of us.
By the way, once again, missing tooth Greg today. I'm driving
Looks
here.
clear. Looks clear.
No, I said, okay, what? I said, give me the what? He goes, no, you know how that goes. I don't want to do it. And I said, just give it to me. All joking aside, he said 5% chance of rain. I mean,
it's a pretty big cell.
We get a squall.
Yeah.
We get a literal squall.
It's the hardest I've ever seen it rain here at the station.
Yeah,
True.
I agreed.
We've never had a harder one
Greg,
at the station.
he might have at one point said 15% in Omaha.
Yeah,
They had a deluge also.
Yeah, they got hit. Got hit in Manawa.
Drought's over. Drought is over.
But the show was interesting today.
Yes. East Lincoln West says we had 3/4 of an inch of rain in just under a half hour.
Ooh.
Wow. That was a lot of rain.
That's a lot. I said if droughts over, hay's in the barn. As far
But
as
look
crops.
at this. But now it's calm now.
Yep. My
But
favorite
it's still
part of
dark out
my
though.
favorite part of the whole thing where the street lights came back on. It was like 8:04, and the street lights had come back on, which we all know is one of my
Bill
highlights.
loves that. Bill loves that.
I'd love to see our whole show done in complete darkness.
So they're triggered. They're triggered by what the light is.
That's news to you. That's something new to you that the street lights came on based on the darkness outside. Did you think in Columbus there was somebody sitting down like that with a switch? What time? Throw them on. Hey, bud, throw them on. That's what you thought was going on?
I guess I didn't.
So you thought somebody all of a sudden goes, I'm going to throw the streetlights back on here on O Street.
I did not 100% know that it was activated by whatever.
We don't
the
turn
light
our
is.
halo lights on. They're set to come on at dusk. Is when they come
So
on.
you knew
the first it slips the light. Yep.
Yeah.
Time to put them on.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't
Do you
know.
recall when we had the eclipse a couple years ago? It got dark like at 12:30 in the middle of the day. The lights came on.
Okay.
There's crickets chirping because it was like nighttime for
birds
10
going
minutes.
to roost.
I didn't necessarily know that it was activated that way. I mean, it makes sense, though. It makes sense.
Yes, it does. Thank you.
The lights came on at 8:04. Wow.
I'd like to end the show on that note.
No,
that
please.
You thought there's a guy that
I
flips
didn't
the switch
think
to the lights.
necessarily that there was a guy that
Could be a
did it.
gal.
Yeah.
Or anybody. I didn't know.
Ellie could be the one doing it.
Yeah, she's in charge of the lights downtown.
Ellie Apple.
It's been a fun show. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks
God,
for
it
putting
was
up with
fun.
our audio issues. Thanks for Governor Pillen for
What is
coming
today,
as well.
by the way? Today's
Wednesday.
Thursday. Oh, it's only Wednesday.
Yeah. Wild card Wednesday.
Okay, tomorrow's.
Yes.
We got 2 days left.
We do.
All right.
We do.
We lost the 1976 Nebraska football
That's
team.
That's stunning.
That will be down. Bud texted in. He said thinks it's the funniest thing he's ever heard of. That we lost the 1976
Guy was on the team.
with the guy that was on the team.
He missed.
He
one,
would have
too.
had Butterfield.
He
though.
had Butterfield.
Yeah,
that
he
would have
had.
made the difference.
He missed one though.
He did miss one. But
Bobby Thomas.
yeah.
Bobby Thomas is not a big name in Nebraska history.
He was on the team though. So
Obviously, he's the leading receiver.
that's it for us. To drive us next. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jay